Welcome back, everyone. We're playing here on a Europe Advanced Capitals Progressive Card Trade-Ins Blizzard's Fog of War game here on Risk. And the game is about to start. Let's see what our turn order is. We are number 1, so we get to choose our cap first, but of course we will have to trade in cards first as well. Not going to fall for the noob cap in Scotland. It only assures that you could even get like Iceland, because London is probably always going to be taken by someone else unless you can somehow manage to hold that. Let's take a look at the Blizzards. Blizzard's not really doing a whole lot for us this game. A noob cap in like Denmark would still be really good if someone was able to get that. Might have to go with like a Gascony cap. I think it probably looks the best. Then we can go south if we want. I'm not really seeing any other location pop out to me. I think we'll go with Gascony. Gascony is always a great one. Gives you offensive targets in France, and you can always hold Spain as well if you want to. And since I own Andalusia as well, there's no chance anyone else is going to cap down here in Spain. And that's going to be awesome for me. We might see yellow do a Burgundy cap. A Burgundy cap would be pretty good, because you could hold this like western part of the board with like a stack on the Alps and Burgundy as well. So that's something we could look to doing ourselves here. But I think overall our expansion opportunities should be good. Mostly worried about like a Rabat cap. It's White's turn, so we'll see. That would be really nasty. I really hope they don't do that. I'm hoping that they've got some positions elsewhere. They can actually see my cap here. So, yeah, hopefully they will be feeling some tension here by having... Okay, so where do they go? Out in Donetsk. That's really, really bad. That is an unbelievably terrible cap. Wow, that's horrible. What is the purpose, I guess? I guess you can maybe... You can't even, like... This Blizzard does nothing for you out here. I mean, this Blizzard protects the north of the Russian Empire, but you still have to hold the Russian Empire with, like, a 4-point guard. Like, it's not good. Is White the only capital we're going to see this game? They're all just, like, up here in Central Europe, I guess. It'd be insane if we got a London cap. That'd be crazy, dude. Really? No one's spawning in the southwest of the board? That's crazy. There's a chance, I suppose, that the capital could be down in one of these territories that I cannot see. Of course, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But since we do not have any requirements for people's playing strength here, you can set like a play strength requirement, like if you want to do beginners or intermediates and above or whatever. But then your lobbies don't fill up, so that's the downside of doing that. Yes, so they could all be beginners. Who knows? We only see one capital. It's so scary, dude. They could be lurking anywhere. I think we'll go ahead and grab. I'm gonna do 3 troops here and some 3 troops here. I don't think anyone is going to do anything to me. We will fortify this in here. Looks good. Maybe on our next turn, we can take all of Spain. I think that's probably the move. Probably don't need to add any more troops to our capital. The only person that would roll it would be an insane individual. Yeah, we have no eyes on anyone. I think this is probably the fewest caps I've ever seen on turn 1. So he's putting troops here in Burgundy. Weird, dude. It's not even... There better not be any bots. Let's do a bot check. No bots, dude. That's the first lobby in a while that everyone has actually clicked the I'm ready button at the start of the game. Usually there's a couple stragglers that are like reaching for a piece of toast or in the bathroom or something after they've joined the lobby and they forget to say that they're ready. I don't even think the ready button should exist. Like if you're in the lobby and the lobby is like, you know, it takes like less than a minute to fill up, should just immediately go into the game. We can always wait for them to bot out in the game. People usually aren't that inattentive. It'd be better, I think, to give them like the 60 seconds of their entire turn going through as opposed to the 10 seconds at the start of the game to click I'm ready. So, White getting 5 troops. That's, yeah, for being in 3rd place and only getting 5 troops, very, very tough. It looks like they are going for the Russian Empire. And the funny thing is they might actually just get it. Yeah, often people just overlook what's going on in the Russian Empire until it's too late. I suppose this does have the added benefit of kill guarding me, because, I mean, obviously I will never get out of here. So, it looks like Green has an Alps cap. They definitely have an... Oh, maybe not. Why are they going into the Denmark Alps? Are they trying to get all these bonuses? I think they're trying to get the Denmark Alps and Italy turn 1. I'm not going to do anything about that. I just want to work on myself. Yeah, they're probably going to get 2 bonuses, which is a bit rough. Although, luckily we don't have many borders with green. Probably means I won't ever be able to hold France. It's not an issue, though. Whoa, bro's getting bad dice. What was that? 6v3? That's real sus. Loses 4 troops right off the bat. I don't know what the point of that was. Is he trying to get the Orient? If he has a cap in Istanbul, that's actually hilarious. Yeah, I don't think that going after these like disconnected bonuses where the blizzards interrupt them are very good usually. Doesn't do any favors for you, especially if like someone wanted to clean out the back where there's no capital, or if maybe he has a capital in Georgia and he has to just put a normal stack here in Istanbul. It would be unpleasant unless somehow someone capped on both of those. I don't know. Magenta rolling a 2v1 just to get value out of the stack. That's sometimes a good thing to do. And he's not getting any value out of his 2 stacks. Yeah. Best to just let those chill, I guess. That'd be hilarious if they don't get a card this turn. Okay, good. They did get a card. I'm going to try and clean out Spain now. It's going to be a little bit expensive, I think. But okay, we get really good dice on that first roll. Not a single troop loss. No losses so far. Damn, dude. We are having a good time. Yeah, we lost 1 troop, dude. Took out 5 troops for the price of 1. That's ridiculous. Go ahead and put that 5 down here in Andalusia. We are Bing Chiling. This is really good for us. So, yellow's getting... It's a lot. It's a lot. They're getting 10 troops. Oh, are they plundering green before he gets any bonuses? I think that yellow... So, that's +5. They're getting +5, I believe. So they probably have Central Europe, which is a very awkward position still, I guess. You need a 4-point guard. Dude, they cleaned out green. Green must be furious. This is really good for us. If they didn't quite take the Dinaric Alps, then green might be able to retaliate, and I'm hoping that they can. Yeah, they're just vying for Italy. It's always a horrible, horrible idea to aggro people this early in the game. Like, there's nothing at stake, guys. Like, this is a progressive game, so it legitimately does not matter that much if you get a bonus. Like, I've seen plenty of games where players don't get bonuses, like, literally ever, and they still get, like, 2nd or 1st place eventually because, you know, they're able to eliminate people through trade-ins and things like that. I mean, yeah, this is a very volatile game mode. That's what progressive card trade-ins are all about. I used to be a really big hater of progressive. Like, as I've mentioned before, I played fixed pretty much exclusively for, like, my entire Risk career, I should say. Yeah, like, I played hundreds and hundreds of games, only fixed, and I only started progressive again once I wanted to avoid the 4.5-hour game. Dude, I'm never going to forget that game. That was so unhinged. Oh, dude, we have that video up on this channel if you guys want to check it out. Like, it was just horrendous. That was a fixed game mode. 4.5 hours, dude. I just did not want to give up. At a certain point, I realized this guy was, like, just stalling the game. And, like, he was actually stalling. Like, he would wait for his entire turn to run out just to attrition me to death. He must have had nothing else going on in his day, because, bro, that was like actual terrorism. I was quite traumatized afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and put down some troops in Andalusia. This is exactly why I make my own lobbies, because there are certain settings like turn times that are so important, dude. Like, you cannot play this game with anything more than a 60-second turn timer. In fact, if there was a 30-second turn time, I would go for that as well. So, did green never do anything? Green never retaliated against yellow? Let's go. Are we seriously doing this? Let's go. Dude, what an asshole. I can't believe we're seeing this. Really, dude? What is he doing? He's just, like, plundering everyone? Well, we're gonna gut him next turn. How is he getting away with this? He's just, like, the hyper-aggressive player. Awful, dude. Sucks. How many attacks did he make that turn? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can someone punch him? I can't believe that. What did green do? So on green's turn, they made 5 troops. They didn't even have a bonus. They're not even going to fight back against yellow. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to retake Spain, or do I want to break all of their bonuses? I think I have to break all their bonuses. We won't be able to break too many of them if he's got a Bavaria cap. But that just sucks, dude. Can't believe we have players that do that. Is there anyone else doing well? So he's getting 9 trips. Please send that into yellow. Okay, so I've changed my strategy. We are not going to be going into Italy. We're just going to retake Spain, put some troops in Andalusia, and we're going to hope that green has done enough damage. That is not the right location. I don't think he touched yellow. Holy shit, man. I don't know why like yellow is just full aggro. All they had to do was just stack their troops that turn, and it would have been great. But like aggroing multiple players is just a hideous way to play the game. Oh man, that just blows. I wasn't even able to get my bonus. Terrible, man. Yeah, I'll see what he wants to do. Maybe I don't defend Spain at all. Please, why are we leaving the game? Come on, dude. I have no eyes on anyone. I know green's probably in Hungary. Yellow, I'm assuming, has a Bavaria cap. I'm hoping it's Denmark so I can blast in here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stack all my troops in Gascony, take back most of my land. I might want to go into Italy as well, just to show them who's boss. The problem with these beginners is that they don't understand de-escalation. So they'll start a fight and you'll retaliate, like, and you won't even hit them as hard as they hit you. And they'll just continue to escalate it until one of you loses. So we got to be careful with how we deal with this guy. We can't let him obviously just do whatever he wants, because that's going to cause us to lose the game. He's just going to continue getting more bonuses, and then that keeps stacking into us. So we'll try and scare him with our attack speed. I suppose that's the move here. Let's go and do this. Okay. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of resources to work with here. Okay. Now the problem is he's probably going to roll our cap. So I can't fully take the rest of those 3 territories. If he's gonna continue, yeah, he's gonna get a bazillion trips. So he's just probably gonna send those into me every turn until I die. I'm gonna have to trade in for 4 because I'm at the top of the turn order. So are you gonna just chill? He's probably gonna like sack into me, dude. We're probably gonna see an 18v12, and I'm just gonna lose the game. Okay. I will let you have Italy if you just don't freaking go into Spain. Like, just get out of here. You have so many better options. There's no reason to do this. Just continues to overattack. There's no reason. You gonna put that into your capital, or you're just gonna leave the 8 out there? Okay, dude. Overflow your boat. Can we please see green stop sacking into white and like go into yellow? He took Italy from you, dude. And are you going to do nothing about it? Okay, I think they might both be fighting up here. Maybe he never had a capital in Hungary. Maybe he had a capital up here in the Russian Empire somewhere. There's always like a couple players every game that'll do something unbelievably stupid, like put a cap in Ruskiala. What did we just see down here? Okay, so he's attacking in West Africa to get a card or something. Bro's like attacking all over the place. Why was there a reason to get multiple cards there? What did he do there? Did he lose all of his troops? He might have just lost all of his troops. Is he throwing the game here? Is that his stack from Donetsk? A leader only has one capital. I can't roll that. I'm gonna get like 5 troops and then a +4 from a trade-in if I really wanted it. I think we'll have to hold out for an infantry. The problem is if yellow trades in next turn, like we kind of just lose. So I think we probably have to go for the 4. Yeah, because if he gets a 6 on top of his 16 that he's going to get, it's just like, what am I supposed to do, man? Yeah, because he would that would be 16 plus this would be 24 plus another 6. That's like 30. He would just like, if I had less than 20 troops there, he would totally roll that. Okay, blue jumping in. He definitely has an Istanbul cap. Definitely has an Istanbul cap. Please throw the 10 into the 6. Okay, looks like he's not going to do that. How did white manage to aggro yellow and green? I'm hoping green on their next turn might like sack into white. I suppose if they didn't already, it's probably not going to happen next turn unless white somehow has even fewer troops than they do currently on their cap. 6 is just like, you know, what is this? round 4, you're really just rolling the dice there. If I was crazy, I'd go after it and then just like retreat from my position in Gascony. But I can't back down against this guy. You really can't let these guys bully you around like that. Okay, let's go ahead and trade in for my measly 4. I gotta do this anyways, unless I guess so I totally forgot. Okay, actually no one has bought it out yet. One guy kind of went MIA. I don't think it amounted to anything. I gotta really ration my troops. We gotta make sure we only get the bare minimum number of troops in each attack required. Get 100%. And very certain that he's going to break it. So instead of defending with something, we're gonna defend with nothing and just play the trust game here. Of course, beginners can't be trusted at all. They don't understand the concept of building trust. Don't do that. Don't do it. He's just gonna totally do it. It's like it's not even like a question in their mind. It's like, there is a bonus. I must break it. Okay, congratulations. You've made an enemy of me. And he just over-attacks. He like attacks as much as he can. Gets total value out of that. Didn't lose a single troop. Dude, this guy, man. Screw him. Also, I'm now realizing no one's up in the noob corner, so I'm going to go ahead and probably take Iceland at some point, I guess. Like, actually, no one's up there. Dude, what a hyper-aggressive player. I hope he gets eliminated so quickly. He's the first one we're going after when we get power. The problem is he's trying to attrition me like it's a fixed game, and it's working because no one wants to hit him. Green had a bonus. They could have retaliated, but for some reason, Yellow has decided to target me this game. White is getting 14 troops, so they, with a six troop cap, dude, they finally got the Russian Empire. Maybe they got Eastern Europe. I think, yeah, dude, they might have gotten Eastern Europe right there. Still only defends the 8. That's just, actually, no, sorry, they can't possibly have Eastern Europe. I'm in Eastern Europe. They definitely have Russian Empire. Okay, so green, getting their 9. Can you just hit yellow before he slams you? I kind of have to just sit on my cap. Now, I can't even afford to, like, card trade up here or anywhere else. Yeah, we have to put all of our troops onto our capital each turn, and I actually can't even, like, attack all these territories again, because he's just going to take them back, because he's an asshole who likes to aggro players for a living. Okay, so blue's getting their +10. I completely forgot where they were at. Okay, they have the Istanbul cap, that's right. So they have Southeastern Europe. That's good to know. I just wish other people would start slamming each other, because right now the only action on the board I'm currently seeing is yellow slamming into me, eliminating all of my external positions, probably getting West Africa because no one's doing anything. In fact, they might definitely have West Africa. The good news is White was also down there, so maybe they might stop him, and I've just kind of got to do nothing here. Just so embarrassing that I have to do this, but when you are getting trashed by a stupid little beginner, this is, oh, so someone broke his bonuses. I'm gonna go thanks. Thank God, dude. Someone slammed him, dude. Let's go ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, is he gonna sack that into me, or is he gonna go into Italy? Okay, good. I was like, maybe he had enough of the taunting. Had to taunt him a little bit. I think we'll go break Central Europe. That's certain. Is he manualing? Did he lose a capital? Wait. Oh, I think he lost a capital. He started. Actually, no. He started his turn with six troops. Who's capitalists? Who lost their capital? There's no way. Must have just happened. Good, thanks. This guy is just so aggressive, dude. He wants to hit every single turn. Okay, 14. I think White might have hit him and like gone up through Africa into Italy. They broke every single one of his bonuses though, so I guess they must have also had Prussia. Doesn't make any sense to me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to retake Spain and then hope he continues his Infinity War with whoever aggroed him. And then when the time is right, we will try and push him even further. He's just obnoxious, dude. Like, top tier obnoxious player. 22 troops should last me a while on my capital. Yeah, trading in for 10. Thank you for the trade-ins, guys. Okay, takes out my Sevastopol position, so they might be getting Eastern Europe here. So my hope is yellow gets his bonuses back, white gets an extra bonus, yellow goes into white, and they start an endless battle. So he's actually getting 11 troops. I don't know how he managed that. Did he get the second capital? He might have got... Oh, so he's thrashing... I'm going to go thanks. He's thrashing yellow. Good. We hate yellow. Yellow's the worst player in the universe. Yeah. And I'm assuming he's the kind of player that's going... Okay, dude, everyone's getting bonuses. Dude. Yep. So, blue must have the Orient then. And Eastern Europe. Because what would that be? That would be 10... on top of like maybe their 6 or 7 base. And he's trading in troops, dude. Damn, we might actually see an elimination this turn, depending on where he goes. I love how no one is taking Iceland. We gotta take Noob Corner if it's still available after we get our bonus. That's outrageous. Maybe he has Iceland. If he has Iceland, maybe he doesn't have a second capital and he just has Southeastern Europe and the Orient. That would make sense. Okay, Magenta getting 5 troops. Dude, who lost their cap? I have no idea who lost their cap. It's completely unknown. I have no idea what happened there. No one's even bought it out either. So, yeah, beats me, dude. Beats me. Maybe yellow lost their cap, but they still have Scandinavia. Because that would be a 3+3. That would get their +6. That would make sense. Okay, well, we gotta pray we get really, really lucky dice here. If we want to retake Spain on this turn. It's good so far. And YOLO. Damn it. Sag moment. Did our best. Yeah, so he lost his cap. Let's go ahead and go laughing emoji. Is that gonna go to me? Has he had enough of the sarcasm? Okay, no. He's continuing the feud with the other guy. This is what happens when you get lots of bonuses and then you throw them away by over-attacking and then not defending your capital. Like when we checked, he had 6 troops on his capital and he was getting a +16 the turn before. So this is just how to lose games forever, always. You really can't win progressive games in under 5 turns because of the fact that the trade-ins are so bad for the first couple rounds. All right, I'm gonna have to get more serious about defending my capital. We're definitely one of the bottom feeders here. Probably have fewer troops than everyone except yellow right now because yellow just is in the habit of overspending every turn. Blue might be in the best position. I'm assuming they haven't aggroed anyone. They're probably defending the Orient with trust, and the fact that green is out here in the Denark Alps and white is out here kind of makes me think that they might be trusting each other, but white did lose their bonus, so I don't know. Maybe there's some violence going on up there. Can't tell. Green getting 8, so he now only has the Denark Alps. Whatever extra bonus he had has been lost. He was getting +11 last turn, right? Yeah, he was getting +11. So, what bonus did he have? Did he have a capital? Maybe, no, the leader still has 2 out of 6 capitals. I think he has the Bavaria capital still. Or not, I don't know. Yellow still hasn't bought it out. This guy plays on Rage. He's a Macedonian player too, so. Bro thinks he's Alexander the Great. He's like, I gotta win this game fast. I gotta conquer the world by the time I'm 30 years old. And then die of dysentery, which is coming soon. He will die of dysentery. He will shit his pants so hard that he leaves the game as soon as he runs out of troops and trade-ins. He might actually get eliminated first, I think. That's pretty looking pretty good for us there. Yes, so 16 troops is pretty bad. I'm hoping he's focusing on yeah, so he goes MIA. Yeah, what was I saying, guys? Am I a prophet or what? Wow, I am the greatest. So I think do we want to trade in? I think we'll wait the maximum amount of time to trade in, and in the meantime we'll just stack on our capital and hope no one can roll it, dude. There might be some 50 stacks running around, in which case we really could get eliminated, but I think waiting for the extra cards on the next turn, or the extra troops on the next turn, would be really, really good. Yeah, please be out of the game, dude. You are unbearable to deal with. Yeah, just the most aggressive players, often the first ones to leave, because this is how they play. They play the YOLO strategy. They're like, either I win on turn 5, or I quit and I find another game. So their existence, basically, their only purpose is to feed rank points at a beginner level to other players, because they will never win a game. Yeah, if we were able to graph like success over time on a graph, there's gonna be lots of fluctuations in a game like Risk. You always want to just stick around as long as you can, because patience can win you many, many more games than you'd think. Like, imagine if I had given up during that 4.5-hour game with Mr. Patience Man. Not even Patience Man, just like time scumming evil guy. Honestly, his insane aggressive patience made me think he might have actually been a bot. Like, just a really crappy AI that, you know, is pretty decent at playing the game, but isn't the greatest, and it just outweights people. Of course, he showed too much human action there via emojis and intermittent communication that I don't think it could possibly have been a bot. Yeah, he bots out now. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. Laughing emoji. We'll let everyone know that I hate this guy, because everyone else hates him as well. He broke several bonuses this game. I don't know if he was just hitting green, and I might have hit white at some point, so white regained their bonus. I wonder who they're fighting. I don't know. Please trade in troops. No. Okay, thank you. I'm going to give you mon amour, mon ami. It's very interesting they're spending time going down here in West Africa when they have a northeast position. I don't know if that's like a progressive strategy to just have like really strong 2 positions, but on our next turn, we're going to trade in. We're going to put probably a 15 stack in Rabat. That's enough to discourage anyone. It also takes the bonus. And yeah, I don't think that they would hit a 15 stack. A crying emoji. What is that, dude? Did they run into like Blue's capital? We'll find out soon. Blue got a bunch of troops last turn, 16. Really glad to see these guys are evenly matched. Of course, trade-ins are like bonuses, territory bonuses are about to mean nothing here the next couple of trade-ins. Yeah, we are approaching a moment where things are going to get very, very violent, and with so many players on the board, I think that we might see a quick ending to the game, because there's going to be some snowballing from player eliminations. In fact, yellow might get eliminated this turn depending on... Really, dude? Why are we doing this? What is he doing? Is he hunting for green or for yellow? I think this might be one of yellow's final positions. How does he not see that? I'm going to YOLO out here. Getting 21. Yeah. Getting 21. I will put 10 troops up here and see if we can YOLO on the yellow kill. I can't even set if I get the yellow kill, which would be sad, but it would be worth the 2 cards, especially since green's hunting. Nah, you know what? I'm not going after the yellow kill. If green gets it, it's fine. I'm just going to defend. I don't know why he hit me so hard. Like, there was no reason. Like, why? I mean, you're already over attacking, going into so many people. You only have a 12 bonus. You've got very strong neighbors. In fact, yeah. What does he have? Does he have West Africa now? God, where are these players coming from? Only getting 5 troops. Where is his capital, dude? It's probably Netherlands, dude. There's no way he has a Netherlands capital. That doesn't make any sense at all. Well, we gotta trade in now. I'm going to do something like 22, something like this. I'm going to do, and then we'll do that, and we'll do yeah. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to rage out and counterattack him. We will forgive and forget. It's only a one-time thing. We defend. Like, what would be hilarious is if he trades in and hits my Rabat stack. Like, there's just no. That's like something that's absolutely insane, and you would think that no one would ever do that, but it happens every game. So I think this is his final position. Might have been a good idea to go up here in the north. If no one does this, then I will. Next turn, and we'll be able to trade in from that. Okay, please blast blue. Please just like stab him in the gut. I don't know what the largest... I really wish I knew what the largest stack on the board was. It probably could be 70 or 80 by now, especially if these guys have been rationing their troops instead of slamming them into each other, which, based on Blue's growth, does make me think that's probably the case. I think Blue has the 2 capitals and North Africa, Orient, Southeast Europe. Okay, what is he going to do here? What's he want to do? 40 troops. He can't hit me really at all. Unless he wants to stack on my borders. I don't know what the plan is. So menacing, dude. So he's going to clean out mid corner. He might actually get the yellow elimination here. In which case he'll be able to set again. And that's... Damn, dude. Probably should have just done it on our turn. Let's go, good game. We might... If he's got a big enough stack, he might send that into us. He's going to have a lot of freaking troops, dude. I'm hoping that there are better targets on the table. Can I trade in next turn? I cannot. We got to really, really, really be careful about what we're doing here. I think I'll attack Burgundy, see what's going on in Bavaria. And then, yeah, we'll just fortify everything into Gascony. I don't even want to bring the 16 in, dude. I'm getting kind of scared. I'm so glad that those attacks aren't hitting me. I'm hoping... Okay, he better not get another elimination here. If he eliminated Magenta, he wouldn't be able to trade in, which is good. Gives thanks. He probably has the entire north. Yeah, I don't know who that thanks was for. That fortifying the 2 out is interesting. Might be treating us as a friend. Yeah, green is definitely way too strong now. Dude, 50 troops, man. I might die this turn. Luckily, he's the final trade-in before I go. God, that is so scary. There could easily be 100 stack running around. So I think what we have to do is... I'm going to take a card. I actually don't care what's going on in Bavaria. It doesn't matter this turn, frankly. I'm going to take I'm going to put all my troops on Gascony, take a card in Sahara Desert, and then fortify the 16 up into Gascony. Because I mean, it doesn't... The bonus doesn't matter right now. I just need to not die. Yeah, 22 is kind of sus. Please don't hit my 16, dude. There's no reason. There's no reason to meat grinder me. What's he making? 21 troops per turn. Okay. Yeah, very scary stuff. We just gotta armor ourselves up, because if green could trade in and they have like an open 100 stack, we are so cooked unless we put everything we own onto Gascony. This would be kind of a trust test. If he breaks my bonus, it's gonna be like, I don't think I really like you, dude. All right, what is Magenta doing? 5 troops, not doing anything. Yeah, I think I definitely have the smallest cap by far. Okay, let's put everything here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then we put it up here. 60 stack, no one's hitting that. This has got something real behemoth. It's a weird place to put your 23 troops. Does he have Eastern Europe as well now? So him and Blue are like really good buddies. They're just full trust in each other. They've decided they want to eliminate the entire western side of the board. Is he gutting green right now? Is green the... Yeah, so he just totally gutted green. Like, took everything in the northwest, I think. Because he might only have the Dinark Alps now. So weird, dude. So weird. Alright. Green's coming down. Looks like, yeah, he bored up through Italy. We're letting blue get way too strong, guys. So, we're supposed to be letting white fight blue. I'm hoping he doesn't go into Spain this turn. That'd really suck. Probably is what he's going to do. He's probably going to clean out West Africa and then just, like, defend it with 1 trillion troops. Definitely capable of doing that. Yeah, especially if he trades in, dude. Oh, hasta la vista. I don't think I'm going to hold that bonus. Am I going to trade in next turn? God damn, dude. I am so cooked. He's going to try. I'm going to go... Good game. Such a weird way to attack. And he doesn't even take that, dude. What a guy. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go thanks. Such a weird turn. Why didn't you just complete the job? Is he thinking I have a stack out here in Andalusia? He thinks I'm more intelligent than I am. I think my move to put it all into Gascony is way better than putting it into Andalusia and locking it. Bro's just grabbing cards. Does he have... No, he's got a London cap. That's right. Definitely has a London cap. Why are you locking your stack like that? That just does not seem good. I'm very tempted to check and see what's going on in there. I'd be terrified if that was actually a large cap, though. So I'm going to just chill. What do I do here? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I just want to like peek what's going on down here. Okay, defending everything with 20 stack. Makes sense. Goal here is to not die. Magenta can't kill me because of their locked stack. 22, man. Bro, please. Can you just attack blue, please? Why do my neighbors have to be bad and evil and your neighbors have to be nice? They have to be defending on trust, because there's no way you can, like, defend a territory with, like, a 5-point guard. That's just insane. Unless you want to put very, very few troops on there. No way you can actually defend something like that. So green has retrieved a couple extra bonuses now. Probably Denark Alps, Italy. What's that, like 8 already? Plus their base is like 14. Then maybe Iceland or Scandinavia or something. I don't know, dude. 23 troops is insane. So scared, dude. Please no trade in. Please don't kill me. We're doing a little bit better than Magenta, I must say, but beyond that, we are not doing too good. Hoping that the large powers slam into each other. That's part of a good thing about playing one of these bottom positions. If you're playing against really strong people, they will work very hard on just removing you from the game. Like if you're a weaker player, they'll eliminate all the weaker players and then go after each other instead of sacking into each other. But in some of these amateur games, yeah, so this is exactly why I didn't want to unlock his cap, because he could potentially have like 80 troops there, plus a 55 trade-in. There's no telling what he'd do. He could, if he got my cap, all he'd need is like another 10 troops to just fully eliminate me, and that would be a disaster. We are doing okay so far. Time to trade in. Time to get big and juicy. We even get a +2 on Portugal. What was our other card? It was in Castile and Leon. That wouldn't have been much better, I suppose. We have to grab a card out here. Suppose we can just dump it here. I am not going to attack Burgundy. We'll just do a 3. I suppose, I don't know where, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So Magenta can still grab a card in the Alps. We'll see what they want to choose. They want to take Marseille, which does not break a bonus, or do they want to take the Alps, which does break a bonus? That's so freaky, dude. Yeah. That's so disgusting. We gotta just basically cap stack. We have untold numbers of troops roaming the board right now. Easily like 150 stack or 200 stacks from these strong players that have been saving every turn. This is why you don't do stuff like this, like have 3 redundant stacks. Like this could all just be combined into 1. Like what do you think I'd do? You think I would come and blast you back here and then risk getting slammed? There's no reason. I would never do that. You gotta guard with more trust. Saves a lot of extra effort. Okay, yeah, dude. He got his bonus. Okay, he had 17 last turn, right? Yeah, and now he's getting 16. So he got attacked a little bit, probably just enough to get under that extra troop bonus. Dude, 100 stacks. Diabolical. And apparently he didn't think he could roll Magenta's stack here with 114 troops. So that's good information to know. I don't want to unlock it for a while. I might take a peek if I think they're spending troops and I can get them, but they're probably in the same situation as I am. Yeah, dude, everyone's getting some monster trade-ins. And we can't even trade in again, which is okay. I don't plan to for a while, and we should be safe for a little bit. I'm just really worried that blue's gonna try and card lock me, which really does seem to be what they're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and go scared. Not even gonna take the bonus. He's rationing his cards down here. I think what's happened is, so green has the Denark Alps, and white has the stuff up here, and then green has Italy, obviously. So this is actually the only place you can grab cards. I'm gonna continue card trading out here in Italy. Try not Italy, France. And we will just let him take our bonus. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to put my 9 troops there? I can't obviously defend that at all. You know what? I want to take a peek. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at the cap. This does lock my cap, but it's going to be retaken immediately. So, whoa, he actually doesn't have a position in London at all. I have no idea. Where's his cap at then? Where could that be? Is it in the Rhine? Is it in Denmark? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand this game anymore. Yeah, we have been our visual has been limited to just Southwest Europe. Oh, so sad. We have no idea what's going on the board. We can only speculate. White's getting 22 troops. They're just camping out in the east, presumably hitting no one. Okay, well they love slamming green, I guess, going through Italy. Is he cleaning out magenta? Magenta has a cap though, right? Magenta definitely has a cap. But where is it? Did they just fortify troops into London? What was that? What was the purpose of that? Green getting 7. He just keeps getting blasted. Dude. He has 2 capitals, so he's got whatever's in Hungary. I've never seen it yet, and the Bavaria cap. He's the one with the 2 capitals. He's just really trying to retake Italy. He can't really guard it though. Apparently, people just keep blasting through. There's no point in defending like that. There's no point. A6 is not going to stop anyone. I'm hoping that blue understands what's going on in Italy and just like starts attacking in there. Although it would be nice to just card lock them, because we can just let them take all of Italy or all of Spain here, and then they will have to go into one of their neighbors. Of course, green is the least resistant neighbor. Obviously, they're not going to go into white here. Just getting a similar number of troops each turn, slightly less. Magenta getting their +5. Yeah, no clue where their cap is. We had such terrible visibility the first couple turns, and we really figured out where no cap was. I'm trying to remember where the caps are. So we've got we know for sure Donetsk. We know for sure Bavaria. And that's pretty much it. We assume there's one in Hungary. I'm going to do... I love because well played. Do I trade in here? I don't think it's time. I don't think I need to. I'm going to do this. Unless someone trades in for... I actually am a little bit scared, but I think I will risk it this turn. I don't think I'm going to be eliminated. Let's go ahead and take this. Don't accidentally unlock any stacks we don't want to. Of course, I think all the stacks are still open. I'm forgetting there is no stack in London, but there is a Bavaria stack. Owned by green. White getting a bunch of troops. White doesn't have eyes on me, but they might come and check. I don't think anyone's roaming the board with enough troops to take me out. You would need... What's the precise amount of troops you need to 100% a capital? I don't think it's quite 200% of the defending troops. I think it's probably like around 175% or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, then it might be worth going after me. A 2-to-1 majority, you could easily get the elimination on me, and then a trade-in. Of course, you would spend a lot more troops than you'd actually get. You'd probably lose easily 200 plus troops attacking me. Yeah, that stuff is scary. Luckily, that shouldn't be going into me. Unless Bavaria is really stacked and he's really brave and wants to spend a lot of troops to eliminate me. I would say in most cases, as long as it takes twice as many troops to eliminate you as someone would receive, they're not going to opportunistically attack you and get your cards unless they really want you out of the game and they're desperate to simplify things. Okay, 90 troops. Everyone's trading in. So as long as we don't die this turn, my gambit is paying off. Because I will get a couple extra troops. Like 20. Yeah, how many troops trade-ins has there been since my turn? I think everyone's traded in so far. Is he stacking him on this border? Please plunder White, dude. Plunder him. Or I should say her. A female. Yes. Because females can play Risk too. I shouldn't say can. Females do play Risk too. Yes. Not that I've ever seen any play Risk in real life. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go Shocked. So go ahead and take cards down there. Can't wait to see how White responds. Yeah, I'm never going to attack down south. Obviously, I can't because of the way he's spreading his troops. I don't think he knows this is worse for him than this is for me. So if I make it so he runs up into my cap and I'll let him hold Spain. Don't care. This is a progressive game. It means nothing to me. For you to get your extra +4, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, it's a +4. I still need to memorize all these bonuses. I've been very, very lazy. I'm going to do... I will do Burgundy. I don't want to potentially eliminate Magenta's only position back here. It's very important that we keep them alive in this area. 35 in London. I think they own the noob corner. That's so awkward. Is it really worth defending the noob corner with a 35 is my question. Yeah. I don't know if I want France. We might get card locked by people if we insist on holding France. I really hope people continue to card trade out here. So I can't card trade with a 100 stack. I may eventually, if push comes to shove, I will attack a 100 to get a card. All right, 16 troops. He's regaining some of his bonuses. That's probably just Italy and the Denmark helps and the 2 caps, right? Go big or go home, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna. Nope, he's just getting a card. Normal stuff. Never mind. 26 troops, a little bit more than their previous bests. I think they were getting like 25 last. Okay, same thing, I guess. They are simply, it's just business as usual for them, getting the most number of troops every turn. Over time, these bonuses will mean less and less. We're already approaching the point where it would take 4 turns to get the same bonus here, which if they defend poorly, basically means they're at the same level as everyone else. Because, I mean, if I've got 1 stack, it doesn't matter if I'm making 4 times less troops. If you have 4 stacks, we're going to have the same, like each of our largest stacks are going to be the same. And defensively, that works in my favor. 102 troops. Are they going to go after anyone? We're kind of entering stalemate mode, which is really, really hurting me. Yeah, as soon as you get into like the hundreds, if people aren't getting eliminated, it does make it hard to play the game. Oh my god, dude. Are we just not getting cards out here? So, does he own Central Europe or does he own Italy? I don't know. I'm gonna gambit that he doesn't or that he owns Central Europe, and we will take the smaller bonus. This is a +4 versus a +5. Come on, please do something. Poke, poke, poke. We've got 1 elimination from the crazy player, and that's it. If we hadn't been hit by the crazy player, like our bonus broken, we might have been able to contest West Africa, but that really did sabotage us quite a bit at the start. 100 troops, dude. There's got to be like a 300 stack or 400 stack roaming the board now. Got to be something like that. Unless they're really bad at defending and they put troops in every quarter they have. And it could be worse. Getting 11 troops, yeah, I think we definitely broke his bonus. Can you please just go into France? Yes, please, thank you. Give me cards forever. I will take Central Europe next time, and I won't break Italy, sorry. Did not mean to do that. I figured since you're defending with the 3, you might have owned Central Europe, but that's probably not the case. Blue getting 26. Continue advancing, sir. Advance. You got T-5 turns before you gotta attack someone else. Might be green. It's probably going to be green. They're the weakest player you have borders with. Unless he somehow has a northern position and has eyes on Magenta, or wherever Magenta's at. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's gotta be the Denmark. It's gotta be Denmark. There's no way they have a Rhine cap. I don't think I've had eyes on the Rhine yet. Plus, they have a bonus. Do they have Scandinavia? There's no way. They might have the Denmark cap and they just own Scandinavia now. That'd be so funny. 110 trips. Please go ahead and do something. Take Green's cap. Take it. I'll be able to see next turn because I'm going to go into Burgundy. And I'm not going to trade in because I can't. Okay. Let's put our troops down. Attack here. They did nothing. I'm going to take a small break. Everyone is lightning fast in this game. It's my turn already. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's take a look at what happened since my turn. 16. So white got broken. Blue got a bazillion troops. Hopefully white retaliates. I'm not going to do anything though. Actually, no, I have to trade it. I forget. Of course, I have 5 cards. I am going to do nothing. Ha ha ha. Okay. What's going on? I gotta maybe get a piece of paper or something. Is it a pen? I'm just gonna write down the times I take breaks so I can edit them out later. I could actually get an official piece of paper here. If only I had a second monitor, I could look at OBS without having to change tabs. And I could do like scene cuts and stuff like that. It would be really nice. He's attacking. Is that okay? He must be blasted. Oh, well, he left the game. Please bot out here. There's no way, dude. Okay, he didn't bot out. It was like a brief disconnection. That would have made no sense. He was getting plus 30 each turn. Unless white sacked into him a ton. Yeah, dude, that's brutal. If he had to resort to using his London stack, that means he's or she's in dire straits. He can't trade it next turn. A lot of us are just bunkering up and we're not even considering attacking. Green's attacking how many times? It's odd. Only a few. Blue getting 31. So white's just going to take it. They are not going to respond at all. Blue must have a very dominant position. They are guarding with, at the very minimum, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-point guard. I want to know how they're maintaining that. Has white just been throwing their troops away? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I might want to go take a peek. I think we probably got to just punch blue at least a little bit. Yeah. I don't think I will. Is he really taking this long to draft? He might actually be MIA. There's no way you're MIA when you're getting plus 30 a turn. That doesn't make any sense at all. This could be an actual disconnection. That's a shame. I think didn't he manually trade in though? Is he card skipping? I think he just card skipped. It's because he's forced to trade in. So whether or not that was actually him botting out or not, he just skipped a card. And those, I don't know if he fortified those troops on his own or if that was automatic. I'm not seeing the bot out here. So I'm gonna go take a little peek. What's going on the board? It's kind of funny. What's going on up here? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. I just want to see what's going on. I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna do some of that. I'm just gonna. This is probably like really negligent of me. Actually, I want to go the other way. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my capital. So that was a fun little adventure. Well, you're welcome, everyone. I just played Global Police for you and broke all of his bonuses. So if you could please get nice and strong, sit back and relax. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I assume Blue's just gonna throw all their troops into me because they've got. Okay, what's that? Over 200 plus what I have. Yeah, if they've got another stack sitting somewhere else I can't see, it's basically double. He's gonna regain his stuff. No hard feelings, sir. If he breaks my bonuses, it means he took it personally. He did not take it personally. Thank you, sir. Got France. Blue getting +7. So you're welcome, guys. I rolled some very large stacks to get this to you. I think I rolled a total of like 90 troops. Was that? Yeah, we got the 20 and the 70. Yeah, so I lost quite a few troops. Is he just not playing, dude? There's no way. Must be clicking I'm still active, but is he like fake botting out? No clue what's going on. All I know is if he doesn't play here, I'm going to get myself a nice renovated position. It's not even botting, making him bot out here. It's so awkward. It's so weird. Not even getting a card. This can't possibly be intentional just because it's just like not getting a card at this point in the game. Very, very dangerous. I have no idea what's going on here. Probably just connection problems. Maybe something came up IRL and he's like, "You forgot to do the dishes. No, Mom, I'm playing a game. I can't pause the game." Yeah, so he's MIA again. We'll see if that's... I'm bad. I should know that flag. Is that the Palestine flag? I'm pretty sure that's the Palestine flag. Probably something else, and I'm getting incorrect. I need to memorize my flags. Yeah, so Magenta, I don't think they've been spending their troops on anything. 10 troops. I think they have Iceland now, so they have the entire noob corner. And I'm very positive they have the Denmark cap. I could trade in here. I'm very, very tempted to do that. Do I get another bonus? The only person that could trade in is green. I'm not really worried about them. Suppose I just, like, do like 3 troops here. I'll do like 5, whatever, fine. Something like this. Yeah, we'll just do a couple extra territory attacks here. If you're not gonna play the game, then I'm gonna... whatever, what the hell. Whoa, those are some good dice. Might as well push it. Whoa, dude. Okay, that's where I draw the line. I'll throw this in, like, over here. He didn't bot out, so he must be just having terrible connection issues. I'm worried about the retaliation now. Luckily, he hasn't had cards for 2 turns, so what are you gonna do about that? Everyone's sitting around with many more cards. White still taking their time, their sweet time, recuperating. Green getting plus 15. I mean, the bonuses don't even really matter at this point when the card trade-ins are 10 times more than what he has. Just doesn't mean anything. Couple, like a single bad... Oh, so he is playing here. We'll see what he wants to do. Is he gonna go back and retake everything? Yeah, I suppose you can do that. He's not attacking very fast, which is really good to see. He's probably playing on mobile and had other responsibilities come up. Is he gonna fortify that 30 out? Now, the question is, do I insist on holding Spain? I think if he puts the 30 in Spain, then we will probably blast it. Come on, guys. Are we just going to let him hold this stuff? There's no reason, I think. I think we should probably just push our position now. Because I'm sick of just hiding out in this area. He's able to attack quite a bit for being on mobile. He's not actually doing too badly on the fortifications here. Okay, is he going to finish up his attacking? He's not going to get the Orient, and he forgets to fortify out, so I will probably just like blast him again, and I'll harass him a little bit. I'll probably not leave any stacks outside of my cap, just because those are likely to get hit, especially now that he might be able to trade in next turn. Genta getting 10. They're just camping out here in the noob corner, having a fun time. Card trading could be a problem. Whoa, okay, well, did they get a card there? Can't tell. Really can't tell. Okay, time to trade in. Let's grab... we can be really annoying. I'm gonna scare him a little bit. I just want to make him just piss his pants just a little bit. That's right. That 50's there. Look how fast my attacks are. And he's got another 50 on that corner, so we will let him do his thing. I have a 400 stack. What are you gonna do about it, bro? How about them apples? And we could trade in again if we wanted to. And we even get a +2, woohoo, in Arabia, which we will lose very shortly. White getting 15. How long does it take her to regain her old bonuses? Like, who could possibly be out here? Does she have the Russian Empire and is just working on getting the, like, East Europe? 145 troops. Pretty scary. Has about 200 troops more than me. Maybe a little bit less than 200 over. Something like that, though. Okay, I'm assuming he's just going to attack into France. It's whatever. Oh, actually, he's card trading with Magenta, I think. So, very positive at this point that Magenta has a Denmark cap, and now they're card trading out here in the Rhine. I don't think Green knows this, but that's their last external position. If they just didn't want to trade cards with them, that they could get card locked pretty easily. Or even if they put like 100 out here in the Netherlands after they took Rhine and card trade with me. Yeah, so he did trade in cards there. He has an absolute stupid number of troops. Like several hundred above me, but his troop management is so bad. He's just got like a bunch of loose stacks hanging everywhere, and it would take several turns to centralize them in an effective manner. He's gonna regain all that though. He doesn't have quite enough time, I think, to get to Spain because he's going to need to fortify. He's probably gonna get scared here. And, fortify his 180 away. So is he gonna just completely run out here as he's attacking? He's attacking somewhere else, and it's really good to see that I'm not the only one that's been punching him. Magenta getting their +10. It would be so hilarious to like just come up here and just like throw. Very interesting. It's so weird. He's going exploring. I don't think is he gonna punch in a green. Now he really wants London to take for the bonus. It's awkward. I suppose we can let him stay out there. Better than like goading him into card locking us. Yeah, he just wants to take a look at what's going on the board. At this point in the game, it's not really that offensive to have your bonuses broken because they, in the grand scheme of things, they don't really mean much anymore. Is this sarcastic? The problem is in this game, like, you never know if these thankses are sarcastic or not. Could totally just be a sarcastic thanks after he's been hit. That'd be so awkward if they were fighting right now. That really does put the burden on hitting blue to me, which is lame. And I've got 3 cards, not gonna trade in yet. It's always best to just chill. I think I'll do this. I don't know what that angry face is. Maybe he's talking to white. So +5, so Magenta really just blasted white there. And they're feuding right now. It doesn't make any sense. How are they even fighting each other? Magenta has a northwest position. White has a northeast position. They're separated by blizzards in multiple capitals. I don't get it at all, guys. Like, it just... it makes no sense to me. Green's like getting caught in the crossfire because the only way through is through Italy and the Dark Alps. So it's like, whoa, chill, guys. Stop fighting each other. Like, caught in between a dogfight. So, 14 troops. What am I even getting per turn? I'm getting like 11. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's cool. I don't care. He's going to probably retake all of his bonuses this turn. Stack a 180 at my border. It's so tempting to like roll that in a couple turns here when I have a large bonus. In the meantime, I'm just going to card trade out in Central Europe. The good news is it really does not matter. How is he like trying to card lock me? Like, that's not gonna work. Yeah, the good news is that it doesn't matter that he's making like a +30 bonus now because he has so many stacks. Like, it just doesn't work out too well for him. Please, are we going to see Magenta and White continue fighting? I'm totally okay with that because it does progress the game, or at least makes something happen. If you guys have any like cool tips on how to break stalemates, I would like to know them in the comments. I assume just like attacking people and like plundering the strongest player and like just getting some back and forth going probably is the way to play the game, because like I cannot sit through games where it's just like multiple hours of just stacking troops and doing nothing. My commentary really just suffers at that point. And I know most of you guys like listen to this as like a podcast, or you're playing a game in the corner or something. You're not. We got a couple people that will actually attentively watch the videos, like you, sir, watching right now. Aha! How did you know? Or how did I know? Wow, I'm really fumbling this. Let's go ahead and put a 4 there. Put a 10 here. We'll do this. I'm just not going to aggro anyone. I don't have to worry about getting card locked for a while. I can trade in and take whatever stack I want, except this, which I will take eventually. Gives well played. They're just sending those into each other every single time. Is he going to come through again? Is he going to blast through green? I bet green is so pissed. He's like just pulling up. Oh my god, dude. I got to check what's going on out here. I got to like see where the capital is. And yeah, what were they getting? Getting 5 troops? Damn, dude, they're really just going at it. I'm hoping that they're just sacking into each other's capitals and just attritioning their troops. So on this turn, I'm going to trade in. I'm going to go take a peek. I don't even think there was a fortification. If there was a fortification, it didn't come through. So either they penetrated and just left it there, or they just threw it in to the capital and just vaporized it. Don't know which is which. I hope green doesn't get there and pick up what I want. Leader still has 2 out of 6. We'll be watching that carefully. If he gets 3 out of 6, we'll know it's him. Oh, we got 3 out of 6. Okay, just as I say that. Okay. Now, how many troops does he have there? I'm expecting... Who was that, though? Is it white or is it magenta that's going to feel the burn here? Okay. I think he's going into white. I think he went into white out here and took their capital. Please don't tell me he's going to get 4 capitals this turn. You can't do this to me. Oh my god, dude. How many cards did he get? 1 territory card. Embarrassing. Eliminated white. That is so scary, dude. But we're going to go check things out. So here's the... Actually, this does make it difficult because I have to choose the direction I want to go because of the crossroads out here. Do you want to go into Eastern? I'm hoping that... So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go take a peek at magenta. And we're going to hope that blue and green want to fight each other. I think blue might have a slight troop advantage because green really went for like a YOLO kill there on white. Definitely no need to do that as soon as he did. Like, he could have waited a few more turns to get the cards. I don't think any other player would have been able to do it, especially since magenta was also low on cards. So magenta getting +5, so they have no bonuses. I have no clue whose capital was taken. They're getting revenge here. Either they only have Iceland, or they actually do have a capital and it's like buried back here. I have no idea. The fact that they might still have a capital and did the Denmark bonus broken or something else makes me think the capital is somewhere weird. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a look. I'm just gonna go like check out what's going on out here. Don't tell me you have an Iceland cap. Oh, you're a horrible player. You're a shit player, dude. Oh, dude, that's... Oh, dude. Let's go ahead and do this. That's... Oh my god, you're terrible. Oh, you're an awful player, dude. I can't get over that, dude. A Northwest Iceland capital. Dude, that's even worse than the Donetsk capital. That's so terrible. Oh man, that's so lame. Let's do capital count here, so now no Northwest Iceland, Gascony, Bavaria, Bulgaria was it that blue had? Donetsk, and then it's either Hungary or Poland. I'm pretty sure it's a Hungary capital. Yeah. So awkward, dude. So yeah, green probably has more troops than me by like maybe 100 or 200. I'm not too worried. So what did green get? Green got 21 troops, so they do have a significant number of extra bonuses here. But like, really, dude? What was your plan? I was like, I'm going to go Northwest Iceland and then no one will bother me. Also, I'm going to be in the most card-locked position on the board of all time. So what's going to happen now is actually I'm going to card lock magenta if I can help it. I'm going to... Yeah, we'll see what they want to do here. I think we'll just put like 200... So I think green... What are they going to do here? Are they going to retake all of their positions? Okay, that's my turn, actually. I could trade in here. Honestly, I think I will. I think we card lock Magenta. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Let's go ahead and trade in. We're gonna card lock them, and then we will camp their land. I'm gonna go ahead and do... What do you need, like 8 to do this? And then... Let's go ahead and do this. I've got to be very careful. Okay. Then we go... Oh, actually, this might not be the turn to do that yet. They could... Actually, you know what? I don't think they'll roll the 180, even if they trade in this turn. This might be too early. I might have to move that out. I hope he doesn't roll the 180. He knows that I specifically targeted his external position, so that could aggro him. I think this is probably too early. This is probably a bad move. Green getting 26 troops, so more than last time. Last time was 21, I believe. Yep. Blue getting who knows what. We'll see in a second. They traded in for 180 troops. Yeah, where are they gonna put that? Probably right to the capital. Right to the capital. Are they gonna go to Scotland? I don't think they'll hit the 180. They might try and take some of... they know the 180 is there, so they're just letting it chill. They don't want to unlock it. Blue getting... whatever. The problem is Magenta will be able to get 3 more cards, so I think we just let them... I think we'll pull this out. I'm going to put it into Sunsval. And then we'll wait for them to trade in, put it on their cap, and we'll just put it back on Scotland. Please take multiple territories this turn. That would significantly hasten. Oh, so he's just taking the 1 card. Nice. Very nice. I will... So blue, what did they get? They got 30 troops. They're not fighting at all. I'm just going to let them fight. They have more borders than I do with any of them. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We will do this. Let's go here. And then just gonna move that out. So yeah, so Magenta still doesn't have eyes on this position. We will... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that 200 out there. We're gonna wait for Magenta to trade in, put all their troops on their capital, take Ireland and Northeast Iceland, and then we will card lock them, and it'll be awesome. And we can eventually just gobble them up after a couple turns of them doing nothing. They might try and do some YOLO thing, like put a bunch of troops to contest it, but we'd only need 1 more trade in to totally prevent them from attacking it, and also that would leave their cap vulnerable if they put so many troops off of it. 187. We're not at risk of losing the game right now just because of our massive capital. No one's running around with enough troops to take out one of these 500 stacks. But we're safe for the moment. I'm really hoping these guys start to fight each other, though. Green's going to get eroded if they don't fight back. Okay, they're actually doing multiple attacks. So we do know for a fact that the only person he could possibly be attacking is Green. And Green's going to hopefully take offense from that trade-in and blast him. Not even trading in yet. Okay, now trading in. 6 troops. Where are we going to go? Please take multiple territories. Okay, very much rationing their land here. They take Northeast Iceland. I think they're trying to keep their stack unlocked. I'm going to do this, and then we'll do this. I'm actually going to fortify 90 troops out here to prep for the card locking. This doesn't, we'll do 501. Haha, and 304 as well. Funny number. 30 troops. So yeah, so apparently they did not break any bonuses. I don't know what they're card trading on. Maybe Eastern Europe or something. And no troops next turn. That's okay. Yes. All right. We're just all card trading out here. Magenta doesn't know what fate awaits them. Green and blue, even Steven. What am I getting each turn? It's like plus 16 or something, plus 15, whatever, it's fine. I'm banking on them fighting each other, though. Yeah, it kind of depends on how many stacks they have lined up against each other. I don't think this is a full trust relationship. If it is, we're going to be hung out to dry here, having to fight both of them at once. There's a potential where they, like a potential circumstance where they both card lock us by marching towards our capital and just putting a bunch of troops there. I don't think that their bonuses are big enough to really do that to us, though. Especially if we can get another capital that could help reduce our chances of getting card locked. I'm really hoping. They must be. How are they attacking each other so much and then like nothing's going on? Okay, he's gonna get a third card. Making sure not to take the Northeast Iceland capital. So what we're going to do, not capital, Northeast Island territory. So this could be really good for us. We're going to do this. Attack Oslo. And if Magenta can't trade in after this next turn, they're card locked. So I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And even if they can trade in, they'd have to put a lot of troops there, and we could counterattack and break through. They wanted to take the 320. So it's time to die, sir. This is what a non-offensive cap does to an MF. You literally cannot go anywhere. You got to defend your capital, or you got to defend like Scotland or something. Can't do both really, unless you want me to like YOLO and go through and eliminate you. Just getting very close to the point where that could actually be profitable for me as the card trade-ins become higher and higher. Okay, green getting slightly less, blue getting slightly more. I have no idea. Is he just like getting more land out here in Eastern Europe? I'm assuming they're just card trading out here in Eastern Europe and not breaking each other's bonuses. It's getting Iceland. Don't care. And he's attacking the one territory, so we'll know next turn for sure if they're card locked, because if they don't trade in, that's going to be good for us. I am going to do no trade in. I'm gonna do this. We'll do something funny. We'll put some more troops on our capital because my anxiety is building. There might be a 1,000 stack roaming the board, which I don't think there is. Even if there was, that would be throwing the game by attacking my 500. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And 19. Oh, so he got punched really hard. And he can't trade in. So, okay, he trades in now. I was just looking at the 2 cards here, but the trade-in happened. Please start fighting each other. I'm hoping that blue and green are bad enough that they'll just spiral. And I'm going to try and continue grabbing cards of my own. Maybe from green or something. And then we will just jump them when they get weak. When I noticed when I noticed the territory bonuses becoming more and more imbalanced. And people are trading in early, potentially seeing the leader cap number fluctuate. 200 troops. So he's getting... So he started with 40 troops, so... Green's just like bowing down and saying, yeah, sure, buddy, I don't care, whatever. You can have the 40. You can have the plus 40? Dude, why is he doing that? He must be terrified. I gotta be more nice to green, I think. They're just letting blue snowball as they have the whole game. He's giving the funny. I don't think there's any way that Magenta has, their external position. 99.9% sure this is their final position. And we'll see what Magenta does here. So, no trade-in. If they trade in, that's fine, doesn't matter. Yeah, no card for them. Woohoo! We are the champions, my friends. Bow, bow, bow. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, I'm going to do 100 here. What? Oopsies. How many times do I have to... How much do I have to scroll? 612, whatever, that's fine. 99. Close enough. We'll go ahead and do this. It's not time to make a move just yet. It's not my time yet. I cannot get off this chair. It's not my time. He gives good luck. I'm not going to respond. That'd be hilarious if he went, if he like marched up there to take out the 400 with his 670. That'd be so funny. He would also throw him the game, but sometimes that kind of stuff does happen. He gives a crying emoji. Victory. I'm not going to engage with it. It's if you really want to demoralize your opponent, you just let them send emojis into the void, which is kind of what I want here. It'd be preferable if he just left the game. Yeah. That way we could probably take it more easily, or at least the bot would allow us to take it more easily. I don't know, actually. The bot would probably do something funny, like fortify all their troops to Scotland and then just sack into Oslo no matter what. Which would be really, really not good for us. I'm going to just definitely not get a card, or definitely not attack Scotland right now. I don't know what I'm saying. I had nothing useful to say there. Let's go ahead and put this here. He gives good luck. I'm not going to respond to that. We're just trying to break his will to live. Yeah, I think it's fair for him to just like leave the game at this point, because I mean, there's no chance he's going to survive this longer than other people. We're starving him here. Pretty sure green gets the gist. I'm not actually monitoring the trade-ins here. So green is just content to have twice as small of a bonus as blue. Just gets slapped around. He's like, yeah, I'm playing for second place now. Is he hoping I'll do something? I'm weaker than him. Is he like hoping for help? He hasn't said anything. If I was hoping for help, every time it's blue's turn, I'd be saying good game, well played. And then that would trigger the attention of other players to think that he's actually winning. All right. They're getting their nice +7. I don't know why I'm like checking this. +7. Yeah, because they get their +5 base plus the Iceland. Did my math wrong there. It's getting late. I'm getting crazy. It's actually not as late as I normally do my risk matches. It's only 2 a.m. Can you believe it, folks? Normally it's like 4 or 5 a.m. by the time these things end. And it still could last that long, but I'm hoping that there's enough entropy and imbalance in this game that it could work. So he might actually be stalling now. I'm hoping this is him botting out and not him just turn stalling. This is what card lock players like to do. They're like, okay, you're not going to let me have a turn. Well, I am going to waste your life. I'm just going to let this happen for a couple more turns. As soon as I get like 800 troops, I think I might even need like, no, so he hasn't traded in yet. So he has a maximum of like 350 troops on his capital. Nonetheless, I still will wait till I'm at like 800 or 900 troops. Do I trade in now? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm good to just chill. We'll let Magenta do his thing. You can choose to be a time terrorist. It really is just such a scummy thing to do. There's got to be a way to detect that. 210. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with that? So as soon as we do take the Magenta cap, we're not going to like defend any of the noob corner. We'll just keep our troops on the cap. There's no point in trying to hold a +5 bonus by leaving our caps more vulnerable, or holding any bonus really for that matter, unless you could hold it with surprisingly few troops. Like the 173 here, like I've very clearly not stacked any troops on your border for a while. It's best like every couple turns, especially with an aggressive player, to just de-escalate things, give them some trust. If they can't do it, then you'll blast them and fortify back up again. You're just trying to like beat them and teach them a lesson. So he actually did get punched. So green finally had enough from that 212 trade, and they're now fighting each other. So my goal is to just not bother either of them. I'm just going to let them just attack each other. I'm going to make them think that somehow I'm in a battle with Magenta. Somehow, even though they're not getting cards. And then they'll continue fighting each other. I just really, like, I'm going to run out of cards to take here. So next turn, I'm going to have to take Sunsval. And then I'm going to have to start going to the Alps, which is breaking bonuses. And I'm sure, I'm just going to hope he won't take it seriously. Or take it too harshly. Excuse me while I chug some water. Honestly, I'm surprised at how well my voice has held up through all this commentary, because I definitely do about, especially on the days I do risk, it's like 3 to 4 hours of commentary a day. My voice is fine, dude. Growing up, like when I was in school, all these teachers were just complaining all the time about how their voices, my voice hurts, or like my voice went out today because I've been talking too much. It's probably because they're screaming. I really don't have to talk all that loud. When I'm speaking into a microphone, it's like 6 inches away from my mouth. So I suppose I have that going for me. So Magenta is doing their funny thing. I'm just not going to respond to it. The best way to handle a tantrum like this is to just not do anything. And I think we'll wait for one more card trade in after this one, and then we'll blast him. I just want to build a lot of momentum here, because as soon as I eliminate Magenta, like, everyone's going to be suddenly like staring at me. They're going to be like, what did you just do in that corner? Are you winning the game? I don't know. And they're going to like pause their conflict to address the situation. So that's kind of why I want to delay this as much as I can. Of course, delaying it also causes this guy to delay even more. I really don't know why he's doing this. He's just doing this out of spite. He's like, well, you're being mean, so I'm going to be even more mean. Let's do this. 1 Brazilian troops. And green, could you please take a card back here? Also, delaying the time I attack Scotland specifically allows me to get another card. So if green decided to do something funny, like actually card lock me, it does buy me some time. And we definitely don't want to ever let Magenta accidentally get a card here. So thank you. I want to say thank you, but also I don't want to actually have him misinterpret that as sarcasm. Let's see what blue gets this turn. Is he continuing? Okay, so he's giving me a card out here. Is that him intentionally giving me a card that's not the Alps? I think that was. I'm gonna have to attack a 3 though. 22, so they are still blasting each other. They've got some battlegrounds established where they're each getting 20 troops still. I don't know what territories green has. I'm assuming they have Russian Empire and then the Denmark Alps, maybe Italy. That might be too much, actually. Actually, that's probably about right. I don't know, but how are they defending Russian Empire but not Eastern Europe? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It would actually require fewer territories, I think, to defend Eastern Europe and Russian Empire than just Russian Empire, because Russian Empire would require four territories, and this would be, I suppose, if you own the Denmark Alps, it's only another 3 territories: South Russia, Lviv, and Kiev. These are some long attacking turns. I love that, dude. I love it when they've got things to do and they are slamming each other. Ooh, bursting forth. Let's see how far he wants to go. I'm fine if he breaks my bonus. Doesn't matter. That's as far as he goes. He unlocks the 600 stack, and now I'm sure he's pissing himself because he's like probably the guy on the board that just doesn't put troops on his cap. He's very adamant about doing stuff like this. Like when you have an active war, it doesn't help to have like 10% of your army. I mean, I'm sure this is probably even more than 10%. It's probably like 15% of his army just sitting out in the corner doing absolutely nothing. He's yeah, that's exactly the emoji I'm feeling right now. I'm going to give laughing emoji. This is, you're just, okay, so he actually could trade in this whole time. So he does trade in. Definitely, I mean, obviously I didn't have an opportunity to eliminate him before now, so it's not like I could have. Yeah, not like I could have eliminated him. So this is going to require a lot more troops to go in now. I'm probably going to need like 1,200 troops now. We might have like a at least a 600 stack now. I'm going to do this. Should I card trade with him to get him up to a nice ripe healthy size? That'd be so funny, dude. Maybe I do that. I think we card trade with him until he gets to 3. Gets to 3 territories. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's go and do this. Yeah. So we'll just continue stacking. I will card trade on Scotland next turn, I think. And then we'll wait for him. Actually, we'll wait for him to get 1 more card, 2 cards. We don't want to risk him trading in again, like being very lucky. Because that would be horrific. I don't understand what the purpose of that is. Is he just lashing out? 23 troops. I don't really understand what the point of that is. Is he like intentionally unlocking my 700? Because it doesn't fully let me get down into blue. I don't know what the point of all that extra attacking was. I can understand like breaking the Stockholm thing. Or maybe he just wants to give me some land up in Scandinavia to trade in. Because if he wants to hold Central Europe, then I'm cool with that. I will attack Stockholm. It's just more firepower he's going to use. Oh, he's getting a 32 bonus. Yeah, I'll trade in Stockholm. Or maybe we just, yeah, we'll just take Scotland and then give it back to him. Can I trade in next turn? I can. I don't know if I want to. I think we do something like, yeah, we'll trade in on 5 cards. And then if we can somehow magically get another trade in the turn after, then we can go ahead and roll him. But I just can't afford to roll him right now. He has too many troops for sure. I want to be able to hold the cap with at least 300 or 400 remaining troops, because we've got 700 stacks roaming the board. It's just, you know, too much to let myself lose that many troops to him. Oh, and even then, dude, I'm gonna have to sink probably. I gotta be able to have to sink like at least 1,000 troops into this attack. It's a card lock, but it's an expensive card lock. And the more turns I wait, the more time he wastes. Let's go ahead and just do something like this. I will attack this now. And we'll give him a card. Just farm him a little bit. It's like, oh, you finally gave me a card. Yes. So that I can take it back from you. In a couple turns. Let's check our cards out. Green trading in for 1 bazillion. Luckily they haven't been fortifying troops out here in the west lately. So after this trade-in, if we got an artillery or a joker, then we could trade in again, but that's about it. What's the odds of getting the wild card? It's not even, right? I don't think it's the same as getting the other cards. I think it's a little bit more rare. I'd have to look that up. But that's something I should know. In fact, I'm gonna Google that. You can watch this turn right here. Yeah, let's just quickly Google. I'm gonna do some voice Googling. 1 second. What are the odds of getting a wild card in Risk Global Domination? Let's check what Google has to say. Okay. Depends on the size of the map, apparently. Every deck consists of 2 wild cards plus 1 territory card for every territory on the map. So this is a larger map. So is he coming up here? That's very awkward. Is he just breaking everything? There's no way green's losing so hard. He's got a 600 stack, so we can always use that. And he's like, oh, what's going on up here? Feels like he just walked in on something a little bit too gruesome. He's like, whoa, 700 stack. I don't have one of those. That's bigger than mine. Yeah, so I don't know how many territories Europe has. I think it's about like 100, right? That seems about right. So what could we say? So probably about 44 total cards. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on that. Yeah, whatever. It's a low number. It's definitely not 1 in every 4 cards. It's probably like 5% to 10% of cards are wild cards. And we will not be able to double trade in, like trade in the next turn after this. Actually, sorry, that's ridiculous. I don't know why I said that. We haven't had our next turn yet. We have 5 cards, not 6, so it's too early to tell. He refuses to get the card. Oh! Okay, sorry. I thought I made a major mistake here. It's actually not as big of a mistake as I thought. But he's refusing to get the card. I am going to do this. I love how he's getting well played as if he's tricked me. I'm just going to move the stack in. You understand what if I can fortify, sir, right? I'm going to do this. I'd prefer to have Spain if I could. We'll go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go down here and down here. Oh, and then we can just, okay, sir, if you don't want the card, then you don't have to have a card. I can just move in. So what card did I get? Okay, unfortunate, very unfortunate. And since he declined the card, we can go ahead and just poke him again to see how many troops he has, and if he reclaims it, we can go ahead and... He says good luck. I'm not gonna do it this turn. Okay, so bro is really just doing nothing. He's getting 22. He's okay to let blue get 41 again. He's really trying to get me in on the battle, but I have no reason to do that. He's giving good luck. He thinks I'm about to like vaporize my 970 into his 600, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, I think I probably should have tried to roll it a little bit sooner, although I couldn't have guessed that he would actually have been able to trade in on 4 cards, considering he didn't for a couple turns. That's pretty smart on his part, because the longer he waits to trade in, the more cards he gets, because everyone else is trading in. I just gotta hope these guys fight each other some more. I'm hoping, like, green isn't just implicitly surrendering here. It can't be possible that he's so much weaker than blue. I think he's just probably pulling his punches a little bit because he knows that I actually have a disgusting number of troops in his backyard, and he doesn't want me to just pull up and obliterate him. Yeah, I think do we just wait until we get another 5 cards before we trade in again? I think that's probably the move. Yeah. We're only going to get 1 card from magenta unless somehow we take a territory and he decides he wants to retake it. I want to know what the odds are that if I unlock his cap, he just slams everything into my 970. Bro is like literally a scumbag. There's like not even a point in sticking around to play here. Like he's obviously mega losing. It's just a matter of if, not when, I come to take him out. I think we'll take out Iceland Northeast. And if he wants to take it, he can. I just want to get a little peek going. That's so much bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, we're never going to get that. Yeah, that's 800, dude. We would need like 1,600 cards. I love how he's having a really fun time here, man. He's having a lot of fun with himself here. Let's go. Fine, we'll give him a well played. Okay, well, if you take Scandinavia, then I have to break one of your bonuses, so it's probably gonna be Scandinavia. That's a lot more troops than I thought. I don't know how it added up to be that much. I guess the many turns of +5s is probably... He's really having a fun time here. I'm not gonna give a crying or a laughing emoji just yet here. He's having such a fun time. Does he think I've card locked myself somehow? I don't get what he's doing here. I love how this guy just goes north every single time. He just wants to check out what's going on back here. He's like, what in the world is the 984 doing? Green's got to break eventually and just go crazy on him, because I'm not going to get involved in this. Yeah. And he's going to do his stalling turn. How does he have fun with this? Going to take a card? He's going to chill. I think we're not going to take the thing out here in Scandinavia. We want to just keep our cap open, preferably. Yeah, we'll just retake Burgundy. Which is just painful, dude, because like he's just being a little bitch. Like he knows that I have to take his cap eventually. He's going to stall every turn until then, and it's going to be incredibly expensive for me to take it. If he was a bot, he would just move off his cap and then boom, it'd be done. I could do it in like 1 turn if he left less than 300 troops on his cap. It'd be very easy to roll every other stack. Yeah, this is just horrific etiquette. I'm gonna actually report him here. I forgot I can do that. Let's go ahead and report him and do stalling. He's card locked, can't make any moves, and just waits the full turn before full turn for the time to... Okay. Whatever. I hate it that it doesn't let you like have multi-line complaints, because I would totally abuse that. I'd be writing paragraphs about the crimes of my opponents. Let's go ahead and put that 3 back here. Oh, I didn't realize he had a 1,000 stack. 1,000's pretty serious. Hoping he doesn't like sack it into me. If he stacks it into me, we'd have to siphon troops off of our 900, and then Magenta could break free. I've got to get out of this prison. I must get free. That's a Mr. Anderson quote from The Matrix. I've got to remember. I gotta like memorize the full quote there. I love how. So he's just playing for second place now, dude. Really? He's completely given up. He's like, if you're not gonna do anything, then I'm not gonna do anything, buddy. I don't think you understand here. When I take Magenta, I'm gonna have to spend so many troops that it puts me to the bottom of the leaderboard here. Which, considering just pulling out, and he might Green might make me have to do this. He might make me have to let Magenta back into the game here, due to how much like BS is going on in this corner. Yeah, Green is just straight up doing nothing. Oh god, I can't believe he's doing that. The good news is we'll know if one of Green's capitals gets taken. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. Doing his thing. Green's not even taking Italy back anymore. You got a 1,000 cap, dude. You can do something. There are things you can do. I really cannot roll that without 2-to-1 odds. And he's just in stalling mode. I wish there was a public chat here so you could just like cuss out your opponents, because you're wasting my time, dude. Like I've got nothing I can do here to make. I can't make the game speed up. I can't take him out right now. And if Green continues to let Blue just continue getting larger, then I'm going to have to chime in to balance out the game, and then Magenta's just going to break free. And they're going to be clowning on me the whole game. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Magenta won this game? Now, that might be some foreshadowing for those of you that watch the whole video, but this is me voicing my comments live, so I've got no idea how this game ends. It could totally end with Magenta breaking free and then just like clowning on me the whole game afterwards. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna put like 50 troops here, because like you guys are scaring me with how many troops you're running around with. I don't want to see like a 1,200 roll by 700 from like an idiot that's like trying to play for second place but doesn't know how many troops are on the board. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do... I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to fortify this back here. Okay. 22. So... what's it going to be? Are we going to fight Blue? You're supposed to fight Blue here. I don't think he understands the obligations I'm under. He takes one territory and just doesn't do anything. He's like literally going to be in bunker mode. Yeah, just full bunker mode. Blue's getting 46 troops. It's not too big of a deal for Blue to get that many troops. I really don't think we have to. We don't have to mess with these guys at all. I think in the end how this is going to turn out, so we'll eventually get enough troops to take out Magenta. Then we're going to spend like 5 turns recuperating troops. Might even prolong our attack into Magenta. And then we're going to help Green take out Blue, and at some point during that battle, we're going to have to fight each other. And I don't know how that's all going to go down. This could easily be hours out from our current moment. Oh, dude, like, I love playing Risk, but this shit sometimes goes on for so long. And I understand my Risk videos are, I think they're gaining traction. I can't really see an upward trend in views, so I'm not really getting paid very much from these videos. It's honestly, like, you know, a 2,000 view Risk video might make me $20. It's really not that much, so it's like $1 an hour. Oh. I just can't leave this guy. I mean, we've built up such a big grudge here. He's got to bot out eventually. I mean, he's probably like in sunk cost fallacy mode. He's like, all right, I've already spent like 20 turns doing nothing. I mean, I gotta spend another 20 turns at least. Yeah, he's giving yawn. Let's go ahead and go laughing emoji. So we know what you're doing, buddy. It's hilarious. We all think you're really funny. You should get a job. What's this guy's country? Mr. Normal profile. He's Swedish. So in Sweden, it should be about 10:30 a.m. Maybe 11:30 a.m. So this would have started. This game I think started about 2 hours ago now. So I'm hoping that he just stayed up all night and he's insane, and that would make it so he's likely to go to bed at some point. Who plays Risk in the morning? On like it would be Friday morning for him, unless he like just doesn't have a work. He could be a child. I don't know. Whatever. It's just a weird time for him to be playing in Sweden. It's a weird time for me to be playing in the U.S., but I am anyways. Because I have no morning obligations. You see, I make .io game videos for a living. I never thought I'd be able to say that, but it's been my dream since I was very young. Since I was in middle school, I've been making gaming videos, not on this channel, but on some other ones that saw a little bit of success, and then I just decided I hated the content I was making, and then I uploaded other trash that didn't get any views for a while, and now we're here. You gotta pick a niche, and you gotta stick with it, and it's gotta be fun for you. Otherwise, you will never ever get successful. It really helps that I enjoy OpenFront a lot and Risk. I can play these games endlessly as long as I am getting enough to buy food. Okay. Yeah. I got some substantial retirement savings, so it's like I really just gotta like wait until my investments mature. Could be a couple decades, but I'm fine to wait, and as long as I don't get like horrendously injured or live in a budget deficit for too long, my life should be good. I have got it made for myself. Okay, let me go ahead and you guys should get involved in the stock market, folks. It's not gambling. That's my financial lesson for today. I think, yeah, we'll just wait. There's no reason to trade in now. I think I'll put a couple troops here. I'm getting a little bit scared that there might be some really big stacks roaming the board. Okay. Plus 14. Is that less than last time? Or is that the same? That is less. Is there a reason we're going north, sir? Hey. He's cleaning out blue from the north. I think he wants... Does he want to see how big my stack is? Yeah, it's a pretty big stack, isn't it? The size of the stack matters. In this game. Okay. I'll be able to trade in next turn for one of each. And I basically have to pray I get an infantry the next turn. Otherwise, I will not be able to trade in again. Honestly, I think if we get a 2-to-1 majority, I might just roll it. And their stacks are so disconnected. Dude, the problem is if I lose like 1,000, like 1,200 troops, that puts me like right under these guys. I don't know how big their other stacks are. They could potentially have 2,000 or 3,000 troops. I don't know how much they've been spending on actually hitting each other. Oh, he slammed him. 15 troops. That's the biggest slam I think so far. Really good. That's very, very good for me. Yes, continue hitting each other. And we know it did some damage because blue loves to defend his borders with these fat stacks. Like this, again, like what are we doing here with the 173? I mean, at this point, it's kind of peanuts because the trade-ins are over 100 troops more than this. Yeah, rough stuff. It's amazing how we have 4 people so deep in this game right now. Usually people are botting out left and right. It's usually like a 1 or like a 2 or 3 player end game, not a 4 player end game. It effectively is a 3 player end game because he's, well, I guess we could say he's still playing, but not actually playing. I wish you could just like call in an AI mod in real time and just have it analyze the game to like ban these people in real time, because holy shit, guys. Like, it's not enough to get revenge after the fact, to get them banned after the game. Like, it'll occasionally like give you a message when you log into the game, like, oh, we've warned this player for like, you know, whatever we reported them for like colluding or something, or stalling. But it's not enough, guys, because I forgot the games as soon as it's been uploaded and it's a few days after the fact. I have no idea what's going on afterwards. And it'd be much more nice and personal if we could just see them banned in the game. Like an AI mod shows up, it's like, according to our logs here, it seems you have spent the last 30 turns doing nothing and letting your whole turn expire. There should be like a karma meter, like the number of turns there should be like a counter for the number of turns you have made where you've done actually nothing, and the number of seconds you've wasted from doing that. Because like I would, and then it would be nice to like filter those people out from your games. Like if you could just have like a karma minimum for people that can join your game. Getting close, but we're not really that close yet. I am going to do this. I know this is kind of delaying the fate of our friend out here, but really can't afford to have my cap rolled. That would not be fun. It would kind of undo many turns of progress. He's giving laughing emoji. I'm going to give laughing emoji. So he's attacking with the 1000, which means they might be stacking into each other as we speak. I'm almost certain my attack into Magenta's capital would be so much more costly than whatever battle. Whoa! He's doing it! He's doing it! Oh, he only has 2. He lost the capital, so I think he's freaking out right now. Yeah, I think Green's freaking out right now because he lost a capital. So we'll see if he regains it. He has not regained the capital yet. I'm willing to guard Magenta carefully with a 900. A 900 they might still have like more than 50% odds of winning against, but they would be completely pulverized afterwards and they would have no cards. So we'll see the damage. I'm not going to sack into Green this turn. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. So what's Blue getting? 9 troops, dude. They still got 2. Okay, so he regained his capitals. He got 3 capitals again. He spent so many troops, dude. He spent at least 700 troops there. So they're basically giving the game to me. They've enraged each other so much. The question is, how many more turns do I stall? I knew this would happen. They're just... Green let Blue get huge bonuses for a while, but it doesn't matter if you're an idiot that leaves all of your stacks out of your capitals, because if you guys didn't know, you actually get like odds bonuses when you're attacking, so you can win like on average you can win even stacks. Like you attack with a 20 to a 20, you're more than 50% likely to win. That's not how the board game is. The board game, the ties for the dice go to the defender, which is like devastating. So you have to have a lot more troops to actually make progress in the game. And I think it's probably for the best. It does speed games up a little bit. He's doing his thing where he fortifies. He's going to be so annoyed when I just roll his capital, and then he has spent, like, it's pretty much been an hour at this point, doing nothing. Yes, that'll be great. Very satisfying. Him thinking that I'm wasting my time, but really I'm just farming content. I will say my commentary has been top tier this whole time, despite how long this game has dragged on. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of my commentary. I think I've done a very good job at keeping some decent uptime. I know a lot of other YouTubers, they have to cut their videos quite a bit to make sure that their commentary is like it stays up throughout the whole video. But you see, I've got this unnatural yapping ability, which I actually did not know I had until I started making territorial.io content about a year and a half ago. And those games are not even as long as this. I'm very surprised that I'm able to talk for as long as I can during a Risk game when there's far less movement going on the board than open front game. So it's now my turn at long last. I'm going to... So I don't think anyone's bought it out yet. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Not going to make a move on green. We're going to be very, very nice to green. I'm hoping he thinks that I have so... I just really have to put as many troops back here as I do to monitor magenta. Because frankly, that seems to be the situation. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the capital. I surprisingly have a decent amount of water left. Bro, no way blue is this broken. Do I have to trim down green? Please tell me you have cards. Yeah, so blue only has 1 capital. There's no way, dude. Is he so slow at attacking, he's just going to get Has it really just landslided this much? It could have immediately tipped into green's favor because blue is so bad at defending and just doesn't centralize their troops here. We'll see. I'm hoping they trade in this turn and they just send it into green, and he loses all of his bonuses because holy shit, man, we cannot afford to let him do this. Also, all my stacks are locked. And he's making sure not to unlock the 1400. All he has to do is attack the Rhine, and I don't think he's going to do that. Blue getting the same amount as last time. They are trading in. Thank you. I'm hoping these are all equally badly defended, like just 400 troops on each of these. We could cap run probably everyone right now with our 1400 stack, except for Magenta. Maybe. There's a slim possibility that could be true, especially if they only have like 200 troops on each of those capitals. I have no idea. I'm not going to check. Doing so would aggro everyone and show them my true strength. Okay, it's about time for another bathroom break. I know it's TMI, but frankly, it's a factor you have to consider in this game that drags on for so long. I gotta get myself a catheter or something. I mean, how do the professional gamers do it? What's funny, like I watched a professional game here, like Pete from Kill Pete Strategy has a world championship video that lasts straight up 10 hours. And the way he loses the game is he tries to switch the game to his phone so that he can get up and go cook, and it logs him out, and he just bots out in the game on his PC. And I think he was okay with that at the time. Or actually, that might have been another player in the game. Anyways, it did happen to someone in that game, and it was extremely tragic. You know, it's a world championship match. You're 8 hours deep. All you want to do is get up and use the bathroom, and you try and switch it to mobile, and you just get logged out and you immediately lose it. So that's how much the developers care about the community in this game, that they allow things like that to happen. So terrible. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, the problem is if you're a streamer, you can't really like play the game on a laptop. I guess if you've got like you probably could have a rig set up that would allow you to just, you know, attach your laptop in, and you know the stream continues seamlessly if you remove it or not. But I mean, it's really difficult to set up. I have to play on my PC because I need, frankly, a pretty decent CPU and GPU to run OBS at the resolution that I do. So no trade in this turn. I'm going to, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to some of that. Okay, he already broke the West Africa bonus. Please get no troops. That's terrible, dude. Blue, you're not doing a good enough job. I bet blue did something stupid because so green did get down to two capitals there for a moment. I think blue did something absolutely stupid, like throw all of their troops into his cap, and just completely failed. Man, we just cannot like afford to leave Magenta out here. Ooh, we get a wild card. It's not actually that great because we're gonna have to use it. What's he? Is he fortifying something out here? It's crazy, dude. Okay, if blue, he's getting less than 9, dude. He's getting even more broken. He doesn't even have a card. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to start. I gotta throw some troops into green, right? I mean, that's the only way I can balance this game, right? We're just not going to be that strong once we take out Magenta. Unless we get really, really good dice. But I mean, there's no such thing as good dice when you have such large attacking sizes. The odds get average out, you know, like law of large numbers, whatever. So that's good to see. If he attacks me here, that'd be just brain dead. Okay, good. He doesn't. He's just cleaning him out. Glad to see that he's got a large stack somewhere. I'm hoping that it's not the stack from his capital. If he only has 200 troops defending his capital, bro is cooked. Oh, man. I think it's not time yet to go into green. I don't think green's winning enough yet. Unless that actually... If that actually is his cap stack and green trades in this turn, blue's going to get eliminated. Oh, 5 troops. Okay, same as ever. I don't know why I checked that. So, when I check, I have to... like when I approach the capital, I have to be sure to take it that turn, because if I allow him to reclaim the territories I've given him. He could possibly trade in again, and that would delay our attack by at least like 5 to 10 turns. Okay, I think so. Well, let's draw a line here. I say we get to 2,000 troops on that stack, and then we're good. 2,000 troops, and then we will roll. That should be, it could potentially be just one turn out from here if we were able to trade in on the next turn after this. I'm going to do like a lightning bathroom break after this turn is done. We'll go ahead and do trade in. I'm going to do, suppose we'll do one here, do this, and then see you later. Okay, here we are back. It does help that when you have one player stalling, it does increase your minimum break time by a full minute, which helps. Let's check out what we got here. So Bro was able to trade in again. Good. Unfortunately, we have no idea how many bonuses he was able to break from green. Hopefully a lot. And we cannot trade in next turn. Gotta wait one more, guys. Just one more, and then we can roll him. He's gonna have a real fun time here, getting eliminated and all. And then we will help out, and I think just we'll fight green. I'm sure blue will be on our side. I'm sure they just hate each other more now than winning the game. I'm sure at this point, yeah, blue would rather watch green crash and burn while I pick up the rubble. And then yeah, he just gets second place or something. It's always good to like let the feud continue to grow, and then you just pick a side that most advantages you when the time is right. I really thought that I would have to, or I thought that I would be able to eliminate magenta much sooner, but of course, not everything goes according to plan. It might have worked out for the best though, because this feud between green and blue is really heating up. Blue's basically in a position where they just sack into him at every possible opportunity. Let's see the damage. Damn. So he did a little bit of damage. It's better than the last couple turns where he didn't really do anything. And now green trades in. We'll see here. What's he gonna do? Oh wait, so actually he lost a capital. So this is actually kind of bad. So green now only has 2 capitals. That's not good. Mostly because blue probably had to spend all of their bonus troops to get in there. So who knows? Who even knows how many troops he has left? Yeah, he definitely shouldn't be trying to get a capital here. He should just be trying to play for second place and just getting cards, saving as much as he can on his cap, waiting for me to pull up. Yeah, bro is getting pummeled so hard. I wonder, like, he fumbled this because he tried going after capitals. He's continually trying to roll capitals. Green actually did not reclaim their capital this turn, which is good to know. So there's a chance he might have enough resources that green is unable to do that. Yeah, so he's getting +7 because of the extra capital, but no bonus. Here, we can trade in, but do I want to? I think we wait one more turn. There's no reason to be impatient, I think. Gotta bide our time. We'll attack Italy and West Africa, both. I know it's getting a little bit aggressive there, but we gotta do it, I think. Just to... Actually, I don't know. I'm just gonna take West Africa, whatever. The +4, it's really not much. There's no chance any of these guys has 1,000 cap, or like 1,000 troop cap remaining, especially when there's a 500 cap here. He would have definitely put more troops here if he was scared of the 1,700. And yeah, the fact that he even put troops there after that last fortification means he's terrified of the 1,700. Soon, don't worry, my friend. It's soon going to get much less than that after I pulverize them in the assault into magenta. I can't wait to get this guy out of the game, guys. And I've been saying that for so long now, but oh man, he really grinds my gears. I hope he gets banned after this. I don't know what the protocol is on reviewing stalling accusations. They definitely don't do a manual review. I mean, maybe they look at they probably have some stats collected in the background if the devs are smart, but I have a really hard time believing the devs of this game are intelligent people. I'm going to... That was an odd emoji. Bro's got a lot of emojis. I'm hoping that he... Go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do this. please don't get 40 troops. Okay, 30, that's basically about as bad. Next turn, we trade in, we eliminate magenta. And hopefully we have troops to spare. Because if we don't, we're just going to be going into the battle with green empty-handed. Alright, blue. Please. Please just don't die. Hang in there, buddy. Don't bot out. Play for second place. We will give it to you. Green's been a very nice player. Blue's been obviously like pretty much dog shit to us when they've had the chance to interact with us. They've been distracted and busy losing the game. Yeah, the fact that green has so many emojis, I'm hoping that they're at least a master, because it would make this win, if we get it, assuming we get it. It's looking very good for us, but it'd be very consoling. So, and maybe instead of going into magenta, we just throw everything into green and we defeat green and blue before we go into magenta. But like, I'd have to leave at least 900 troops there. Is that worth it? If I just stack 1,000 troops on green's border, what's he gonna do about that? Also, that'd be just barely enough to get his one city, or yeah, his one capital, but nothing beyond that. I think we continue with our old plan. Or maybe we be even more patient. We wait more turns before going into magenta. Oh, dude, we just gotta take him out. I think for the sake of the pace of this video and the pace of the game, we just need to get this guy out of here because he just tacks a minute onto every round. I need to get some food again at some point. So, congratulations, asshole. Let's go. Well played. And just like, I love how this is a question mark, so I have no idea. We lost 1,400 troops there because the slider doesn't work at those sizes. Now we got a 700 stack. That's could have been worse, I suppose. I'm gonna go, yeah. Yeah. See you later, doofus. And now we fight green. So I'm going to do. How many troops do I put out here? We gotta put some out because I need to not have 700 troops here. It doesn't make sense. I'll put 300 troops there. If I can freaking slide this enough, dude. This is the worst part of the game. Okay, come on, dude. I should have swiped the other direction. That would have been faster. Fine. 391. It's close enough. 41 troops. It's time to fight. And we can trade in next turn, so we will rage. Our soldiers rage. We're going to break West Africa and then everything else we can get our hands on. And he's going to really try and keep my stack locked. Not going after any capitals. We're going to just really help blue out. Hoping blue trades in and goes crazy this turn. I need them to. Unless they don't. I'm 99% sure that blue will come in on our side here. They're not going to backstab us. They're just going to help us blast green until they die. Unfortunately, I probably don't have a solid troop advantage over these guys. I'm going to do... Let's do this. Do this. Oh, man. A 900 stack. Can you believe it, boys? Can you believe it? Okay, well, you're not actually that weak, and I regret getting out here, but I do want to see what's going on out here. Okay, so a 200 stack. Yeah, you're not as weak as I thought. Okay, well, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and put that back here. I suppose onto the capital. And we gotta watch out. That 900 actually could make its way into Iceland. It wouldn't win, but he might have fun trying to do something like that. Yeah. 16 troops. He's still getting, I think. What does he own, dude? 16 troops? Does he own the Russian Empire? Blue's just not letting. He's just chilling. Okay. I think we just don't do anything with the troops up in the north. He's locked anyways. I don't want to unlock this capital from the north. These trade-ins are getting insane anyways. Oh, man. The issue here is just those capitals are so big. They're even bigger than Magenta's. God, dude. Is he gonna roll the 2 into the 384? Oh, he wants me to move out? Is that what he's trying to communicate there? I'm not going to move out of there. I have to put troops there. So what's he gonna do? Is he just chilling? Dude, asshole. Okay, well, what am I getting each turn? 28? Okay, well, I'm gonna do nothing. I don't even care, dude. What's the easiest place for me to attack? Get a card. I'm just gonna do 4 here. Dude, this game isn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I can't, what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to, like, get a bunch of territories every turn? I can't 1v1 them. He has 1,500 troops. I've got 1,800. It's not an advantage. He's got 1,400. It's... Damn it, dude. This is totally a stalemate. They were not hitting each other as hard as I thought. I thought for sure that because he had a 500 over here, these would easily be much less, but a 900 on both of those, man. Hideous. Okay, we're just gonna go put this here. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, whatever. Am I getting fewer troops than him? Embarrassing. I can't trade it next turn. I hope that because these guys... Yeah, blue is just not as aggressive as I was hoping. I was hoping for them to... like, attack green more aggressively, but they haven't even taken any of my territories. He's going up and trying maybe to take Russian Empire. At the very least, it's good that green sandwich between the two of us. If I just try and get a ton of land? If I try and roll Bavaria? Oh, very tempting to try and roll Bavaria with my 1,100. But that 900, if it gets unlocked, could have some fun. Okay. Well, he's definitely never going to unlock the 1,100. I suppose we just do this. The 1,100 is as good as dead. It's never getting unlocked. Okay. Just gonna card trade in the Netherlands, I guess. He's getting, yeah, 34 troops per turn. I'm getting 28. I gotta break one of his bonuses, I guess, next turn. I will break North Africa. And if he wants to break another one of my bonuses, I break one of his bonuses. So can you please go crazy, sir? We need to see one of these guys just start rolling like the 600, please, dude. I want him to get like 1,200 troops on Bulgaria and go roll Bavaria. That would be what the position needs. Yeah, I don't think they hate each other as much as they should. Or as much as I want them to hate each other. 2-hour game, dude. We're swiftly passing that mark. How much longer will this last? We're now in a 3-player endgame. These players have been sacking into each other for a while, but somehow managing to maintain troops. I had a massive troop advantage, but had to blow 1,300 troops attacking an 800 sec that had stalled us. At the very least, we will be progressing the game faster without the filthy staller. And blue is attacking, I think, an aggressive amount this turn. I could trade in. Do I want to? Not really. So we do this. What I want to know is, would it be a good idea to do something like stack all my Iceland caps troops on Denmark? That would get me up to like 720. If green was crazy, he would trade in, get like a 900, and then go roll that shit and move in. He's breaking France now. So I will get France back and then take Italy. He's throwing a tantrum. Actually, yeah, maybe it's a justified tantrum. Blue. Yeah, green's a very reserved player. He's probably very good. My guess is that he's only continuing the fight with blue as long as blue wants to do it. And blue could be incredible. Yeah, dude, look at you, just 1,700 troops, man. It's just never happening. Like, these guys would have to voluntarily surrender their capitals, because we're just not. There's no troop advantage. It's just a 3-player stalemate. Oh my god, man. He's gonna be able to trade it next turn, so there's no point in even stacking on Denmark. He could just put a bunch of troops there. Okay, well, I'm getting bored. We're gonna just start doing crazy moves. Yeah, that was kind of a botched turn. I should have gone faster, but we attacked. We mostly punched blue, but I suppose we punched green a little bit. Got a stack that's just kind of out there. Yeah, I'm just gonna rampage, and then we're gonna just do that until someone decides to give up or something. Because I'm getting quite bored, actually. And this game is not progressing, so I don't like to throw games. This isn't really throwing the game because I'm not compromising my position. I'm just kind of wasting troops. So let's go here. I'm just gonna okay, we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're just gonna make sure that actually the stack isn't even locked anymore. Whatever. Fire at will, buddy. And then we're gonna put that back up here. Yeah. So I mean, the stacks, if they have to go anywhere, they have to go east, and I don't really care. I just want people moving around. If I'm like somehow much faster attacking than these guys, then I can just pillage over and over and over again. We're gonna have a fun game. What would be really funny is if he just parked a 1,000 right here. I would just retreat back into Iceland, but could do something funny like that. Is he just getting one card? Damn. Bro does not give a shit. Yeah, these guys, they just probably want the game to progress. I mean, I'm not like it's everything's wide open. Like, they can move if they want to, but they just don't. Go ahead and do this. So lame, dude. Oh, man. I suppose we can get up here. So they're just being lazy now. Every turn I'm just gonna take as many bonuses as I can. Okay, are they just letting me do it? No one's gonna do anything? No one wants to do battle? So awkward, dude. Like, they're not even fighting back here. Okay. Well, I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Just, like, doesn't mean anything. And then I'm just going to put like 100 troops right here. 50, fine. That's as much as I'm willing to scroll. 1,700 troops. There's no chance a cap roll happens. Even having this many troops isn't like, what am I getting? I'm getting 62 troops per turn. It's like 1/5 of the bonus and diminishing every turn. So, guys, with these trade-ins, man, it just doesn't matter. Because every 5 turns, I make as much as one of their bonuses, or one of their card trade-ins. And at best, I'm getting like a 2-to-1 like troop gain, but both of them combined, it's even Steven. If they stick together and don't attack each other, I will never win the game. It'll just never happen. They've got 1,000 caps. If I consolidated all my troops on one territory and attacked, okay, so you can actually move into Iceland here. That'd be hilarious. I actually forgot about that, unless he doesn't want to do that. He might actually be too slow to go into Iceland. You could roll the 450. You might actually roll the 450. Let's go laughing emoji. There's not a really reason to do that. Okay, I'm glad he stopped there, because holy shit, but... also, I might have to retreat this back. I'm fine if I retreat that back. We'll go ahead and just put a couple troops here. Unlocking the stacks doesn't matter. Everything's unlocked. And then we just chuck it back there. So we're in a position where we just need to defend that. Our pipe dream of like pulling it out and rolling Bavaria, it's just not possible. You can't do anything. I would love to just like end the game here and share a stalemate with these players. That's not a possibility in this game. There's no sharing wins. There is only play until people give up or until they get eliminated. This has been happening in so many games lately. It's like literally half the games just end in insane stalemates. Just utter insanity. None of this matters. Let me just fortify the 3 back here. Woohoo. Am I supposed to... I can't card lock them, though. Like, that's the issue. Like, do I just start putting huge stacks around them? Like, 50 stacks? And then just, like, start meat grinding them? Oh, God. I mean, they can get advantageous rolls. I'm just glad they're letting me get so many territories. It doesn't mean anything, because I can't do anything with it, but... maybe one day we can do something. So the best I could do is like turn this into a 1v1, but like even in a 1v1, it's just so sweaty, guys. So sweaty. At this point, I mean, it's so far into the video, all the content's been watched. None of you watching at this point are watching because this is like top tier entertaining shit, unless you're a masochist and you enjoy extremely long videos to watch. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, my watch time doesn't like increase linearly with the length of the video. Like the watch time between average watch time per viewer between a 1 hour video and a 2 hour viewer, it's not like double. It might be like 25% more because people just start skipping through the video until the end. He's attacking. He's actually attacking. I can trade it next turn, and I mean, if he leaves his 100 out, I'm just gonna hit it because I'm just trying to be the aggressive player here and get the game to go somewhere. Is he really? So he's locked his troops so that he actually can't take the Russian Empire. Is he okay, so he's just fortifying incorrectly. I'm gonna do an early trade-in. Don't care. Okay. The slightly positive interaction for me. I forgot to take his Green's 1 territory, so oh no, he's gonna get it. I love how he's like not even breaking my bonuses here. Either he wants me to get the bonus, or he just doesn't care. He's not even going after the dinar calps, just doesn't care. So we have to make a decision, guys. Do we want to go crazy? Do you want to go sicko mode? He actually is attacking more this time. You want to go crazy? Do you want to go sicko mode, or do we want to play the patience game? Just like after that 4.5 hour game, though, I've just realized that like anything's on the table for these freaks, man. These freaks will play for 4.5 hours. That's not just like a 1-person thing. That's like maybe 1 in every 10 risk players is like like totally chill with playing a 4.5 hour game. So I'm gonna like probably grab some milk here. I'm not like really that hungry right now, but I could be getting hungry soon. I just want to take care of that before it becomes a major issue. Dude, I cannot play another 4.5 hour game. Oh my goodness, dude. So people are doing things this turn. Is he gonna leave his 200 stack out? He can, because I'm not like I don't know what to say. I'm not I can't trade in this turn, so congratulations. You actually will be able to do something here. I'm gonna do this. That should be fine. And then we can do this. I forgot that he has a capital here. That's embarrassing. Whatever. I should do something funny, like just throw 1,000 troops outside of my cap. That'd be hilarious, dude. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to scroll that much. Holy God, dude. It's not even possible to scroll that much. Dude, I might as well just give up now. It's not even going to be close. You could just go pick it up with his 1,000. This is like deafening, dude. I really hate the sound this is making. Fine, 648. If you want to roll it, go ahead. Don't care. All right, what's it gonna be, Blue? You gonna march over and take my 650? I wouldn't blame you if you did. It's only like less than 2 trade-ins anyways. See, if you leave the 650 there, I'm rolling all of your external stacks. I'm just going to attrition you. Is he gonna roll the 48? Don't. He might not actually roll the 48. Let's run a count here. I've got 3,500 troops. He's got, let's say, 2,500. I love how he breaks his bonus. Is he trying to break my bonuses? I'm gonna take all of your I'm gonna take everything from you, dude. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And Nigerian has 2,600. So I have a narrow advantage over either one of them, but not both of them combined. It's not even close if both of them are combined, and it never will be close. Like, ignoring my bonus, it's just not. This can't end. It can't end. It's just, oh man. This isn't even one of those end games where like I have an advantage and I'm just gonna take a long time to be able to realize it. Nobody has an advantage here, and nobody's going to win this game unless everyone else leaves. So that was pretty fun. I guess we go back. At least we could do something in these turns, not like I can attack. Blue painstakingly marches through 8 territories and I just wipe the map. Yeah, these bonuses, dude, they're just like 3,000 troops now. Like, that's basically the same as what I have now. There's just nothing. Just like every turn that goes by, the bonus increases. Come on, guys. He's from Switzerland. Same thing as like these assholes. I bet they start their 9 a.m. freaking risk matches, and they just plan for it to go all day. I play the most try-hard amateurs in the game, I swear, dude. So a lot of these times, these players aren't even that skilled. The ones that stick around, they're just insane. I really gotta grab some milk here pretty soon. I think next turn I will. If I don't have to do like a crazy attacking turn, I'll do like some pseudo stalling. Like I'll just do my turn and then put it on fortify and then just go like take off and grab a gallon of milk. Honestly, I probably just will grab a gallon of whole milk. Okay. Here we go. I'm not trading in. Doesn't really matter. None of this matters. You've entered the nihilistic phase of the video. And then we will do this. And let's see in a second. Okay, I retrieved my gallon of milk. And I'm making a statement, an important statement. So if any of you guys are watching, 2.5 hours in. So probably not many of you listening, but I'm never playing a Risk game again that is not streaming live. Because this is unbearable, guys. I'm sitting in my basement, 2.5 hour game of Risk. This has like no potential to go anywhere. At least I could like chat with viewers if I was live streaming. So tomorrow, getting a second monitor for sure. I know I've been complaining about this like every other video for a while now. Tomorrow, definitely getting a monitor, and if I'm playing another Risk game, it's going to be on a live stream. So at least I could have some folks that I can interact with, because this is like, you know, it's social deprivation. That's what this is. And for really what? For what? For my $5 ad revenue for these videos. If you like the Risk content, like the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe for the Risk content. And click on my videos when I post them. Oh my god, dude. Okay, the bottle, the gallon of milk has been unscrewed. I'm now going to chug some milk. By chug, I mean sip it slowly, because I don't actually know how to chug. And that sounds painful with such cold liquid. Our advantage basically doesn't exist. Like, I got 1,000 more troops in blue, but straight up, like, 600 troops more than... No, not even that, dude. Like, 500 troops more than green. So this is, like, legitimately a battle of the patience here. And I've actually been card locked. Holy shit. Let's go laugh. Ha 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 ha. That's so funny. I'm going to do this now. That's hilarious. Ha ha ha. You got me. I'm going to spend this whole turn scrolling now. I'm going to put like... I'm just going to put like a stupid number of troops right here. So I'm going to leave... I just want to put as many troops as I can. God, dude, I really wish you could just enter a freaking number here. Because holy shit, this is awful, man. There's got to be a faster way to do this. I'm going to, like, experiment with the keys here in a moment. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, next turn. And I can't get a card. So if they card lock me every turn, it's going to be a problem. Roll the 800, please. Do they actually... Are they... He's not going to card lock me. Yeah, so I'm down the card now. It's very sad. I get more troops, so if he rolls 800, it's whatever. I'm just going to build a Goliath external stack. I so badly want someone to pull up and just, like, roll that, just for the sake of game progression. They might do it, dude. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then... do this. And then I'm going to do this. Actually, I realize this might be easier. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to accidentally only leave 500 troops there, considering that I am... Okay, so if I... Oh, you can hold down an arrow key, but you see it doesn't actually go that fast. So... yeah, it doesn't really go that fast. There's got to be like an auto, like, yeah, whatever, fine. It looks like we might just have to scroll. I got to figure out what the pros do. Is there like a shortcut to doing that? Because this sucks. For the love of God, someone go take Iceland. It's free. Not really. You'd have to pay a steep price, but it would be funny if you did. There's no way to card lock these guys. Like if they want... Oh, did he just... Okay, I thought he just moved off cap there, but there was like a little bit of a lag situation, I assume. I'm just gonna break every bonus every turn. It's not really not really a problem for me. I'm gonna just fortify more troops out here. I want someone to roll this so badly. Like, please, just progress the game, dude. I don't even care if I'm the target here. I just don't want to like lose by being impatient, and I don't want to win by out attritioning these guys. Like, the least we could all do is just like sack into each other a little bit, simplify the game, and then just simply play. Okay, I'm just gonna move a disgusting number of troops out here. I'm gonna leave myself with exactly 1,000 troops on the other capital. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I suppose I can trade in next turn. Please go take Iceland. Please do it. You know how many turns it would take me to bring something over here? Too many. Unfazed. He does not give a shit. Oh my god, dude. Dude, what am I doing? Very tempted to just like steal my brother's monitor and just go live right now for the first time on this channel so that I can not have to suffer through this. This is bad. What's this news thing? Vanguard S&P 500 ETF concentrated in AI. Yeah, it's because AI stocks are massive. Absolutely freaking unbelievable how a company like Nvidia can be as big as it is. Is he? He's MIA! Let's go. Thank God, dude. Thank you for leaving the game, man. 1v1 isn't really much of an improvement here. Especially because it's against Mr. Advanced Emoji Man, who is likely a very strong player. So, the move now is to obviously, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and trade in. We're going to pick up these capitals, and we're going to hope Green does the same shit. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to leave this open. Okay, now we'll go ahead and attack here. And we'll bring this back over here. All right. So, I'm prepared to pull up. Oh, that was a fake MIA, but he just missed a card anyways. Oh, well played. Oh. What we could do is we could let Green take one territory away from every single one of their capitals and then try and card lock them. But they could aggressively swing around their 2,000 troop thing, and then we would have to just like back off. So it's just like so much micro. My brain can't handle it. I really got to research like good end game strategies for progressive, because like really, how do you escape this? How do you prevent this from happening in the first place? He's like fake MIAing. We're gonna see a bot out. He did this before. He's done this before in the game. Yeah, it's just so weird, dude. Okay. Suppose we gotta defend this a bit better. I'm getting demoralized. I actually only had 5 hours of sleep last night. I woke up feeling fine. Just like woke up and couldn't go back to sleep, and so I'm like, you know, screw it, whatever. I'm just gonna play some video games and eat some food. Okay, so now he's playing again. I'm assuming he was just taking a potty break. Okay, he's going to take a look at what's happening. Best case scenario, he rolls Iceland because he's bored as shit. Okay, finally someone goes and takes a look at that. He's like, okay, 1,000, I can't do it. What about the other one? He hasn't made it back into Iceland yet. He hasn't made it that far. I'm hoping he pulls up, is like contemplating rolling it, and then he forgets to fortify, and I just get a free capital. That would be so hilarious. Please roll it, dude. Just please do it. Do something, man. Nothing ever happens. Ever. It's just so lame, man. I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, this is basically the same. I don't know if my stomach liked me drinking so much whole milk just there. I love how the bonus is 71 rounds in. What was the 4-hour game? How many rounds did we get in? Was it like almost 200? I don't know. It might not have been that much. Oh god, please do this. Oh no. Come on, just roll something. We can't keep doing this, guys. We can't keep doing this. My only hope is that this guy like fumbles tremendously and doesn't know how to like fortify, or like he does his disconnection thing. I'm pretty sure most of that is just him like getting up to do stuff. I'm gonna trade in next turn, so I don't care how many troops you fortify there. It's not gonna be enough. I gotta wear my jacket. The milk is cooling me down too much. This guy really wanted to peek and see what was going on in my capital. I'm not even putting anything on those 1,000 caps. I just want him to roll them. Like, please, dude. Like, progress the game, even at my own expense. Is he trying to fortify all of his troops there, or some of them? What's going on here? Okay. Well, I'm gonna trade in. It'd be funny if we just left this because now it's locked, but I'm not one for games and strategy. I don't want peace. I want problems. Thank you for reducing the number of troops on your capital. I would totally roll that capital if it wouldn't like put me at half the troops as green. It'd be so fun if it didn't just lose me the game instantly. 420. Just do something, man. Just like roll a big stack. Just get angry. Please, dude. Is he gonna make it to Iceland this time again? I guess, yeah, he did make it there a couple turns ago. Oh my god, dude. Okay, is he gonna throw that into me? No, he's just trying to hit green. Okay. That's very kind of you. It does give the game... I'm gonna go, thanks. You are literally the greatest homie to ever walk this earth. I love you. You're awesome. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, actually, I fumbled. Actually, no, I didn't fumble this that badly. Whoopsies. So I will be able to trade in. We're gonna put those. Okay, what am I doing here, dude? Okay, 3 troops here. Trade in. Let's do this. And we actually don't have to worry if he rolls that, but yeah, actually I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, well, let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We will go the reverse direction this time. I'm gonna leave 600 there, or as much as I can. I just need to park it here so I can definitely get a card, and then I'm just gonna start rolling shit. And we might actually be winning this now. We've played our game of attrition quite well. Okay. So those are weak enough, and if he trades in cards, he definitely can roll one of those. I'm going to go... Oh, thank God, dude. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Oh my God, dude. Well, this is... Okay. That's awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching that game. And actually, I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's very satisfying for me to get this. I mean, it was basically a patience game after a while, and these guys understood it. I just had a little bit more patience than they did. I tried to shake things up as best I could, and I think that they saw that I was trying to do that. I wasn't just trying to like be evil to them. Blue, despite me sacking into him for a while at the end there, trying to get troops, he gave me first place and gave himself third place. I wonder if he was hoping that I could have like saved him for second place and then gone after green, but it really didn't make sense to do that there. I mean, I just needed to get it into a 1v1 and just fight green, and I think green knew that, you know, that definitely isn't even a one position, because I couldn't have rolled all of his capitals, and I wouldn't even had enough troops to do that for a while. Yeah, if he had just kept taking my bonuses and we each kept getting cards, this would have been like hours and hours and hours more before I was able to like card lock him, especially because I don't have experience doing that, and it would have just been ass. So it's kind of like them conceding the victory to me. I'll take it though. A win by patience is a win in my book. I've had many of them in the past. Let's do the skill reveal. So green was a master. That is good. Yeah, magenta was an expert. Yeah, the asshole that probably tacked like a good hour under our game just from the number of turns he spent stalling. Everyone else was intermediates and beginners. So quite the... Actually, we've literally got a skill level of every type except Grandmaster here. So yeah, novice, beginner, intermediate, expert, and master. So that was quite cool. I wish you could send these guys like friendly emojis after the game, because everyone deserved that except for Yellow, the guy that immediately sacked into everyone and lost, and Magenta, who was straight up a cunt from the very beginning. I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you then.